I want to duplicate. Move this over to one side. Slowly moving, slowly moving. Just want to make sure I'm not covering the map. I should hopefully be good. I want a pen tool. Last time I had Epic Pen, it broke. Like, it literally leaked memory and crashed the computer. Is there an alternate? Considering Epic Pen until I learned that they went to a subscription route, I'd be willing to pay for the software but not annually. What's this? See if I can get this one to work. The user friendly annotation software, global analysis, touch. Come on. Add options. I should have done this beforehand, but I really want it just in case. Maybe I just leave it for the moment. This just isn't loading. Okay. Okay, this is for another time, I suppose. Let's get this underway. Okay. Today I'm going to be doing VOD review for TLAW versus LYON Game 3. I'm doing Game 3 specifically because it was just kind of the most banger. There's tons of fighting. I think the stat was it's like the bloodiest or second bloodiest game at 15 in LCS history. Tons of action going on. Now the draft was pretty cool too. So we're going to be reacting to this one. I'm going to try not to pause at the very least as much as I usually do just because like it's already going to be kind of long. Plus on top of that, like my kind of secret dream is that I'd, love to co-stream one day, so, we're gonna kind of pretend, I guess. Alright, let's get started.
As like a first pick, because it really does require a full
Make sure casters aren't too loud.
Good pairing with the Orianna. I think it can individually be strong, but you are
okay, Lot's out. So they go first pick Nocturne, Ori's out.
Our comp will do. And look at the win rate.
What are we going to go on the other side? I don't even remember what's in. Zin, Jarvan, Vi, Skarner out. Seraphine Ashe out. There's Karma out. What's Prio that's left? Rise out, Rumble out.
And now we'll just have Nocturne press R and then strafe. Like that it just doesn't work.
A lot of stuff out. Started game 3. They're going to go Xayah first pick. Surely there's other things besides Xayah that would be first pick. Maybe they just like it into Nocturne, but I don't really like it into Nocturne just because you can get tethered on your E. Press R. But we're going Zyrakon here. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, I guess it's a decent enough lane. And I know LYON really likes Xayah, and Core really likes Rakan. So it's just kind of comfort first two.
Everyone watching, congratulations, you're here for this sock turn moment.
What's Saint pairing with Nocturne here? They probably won't even drop it. We can't be blinding Rakan though. Surely we pick something to punish this. I know it's stronger in lane with the Xayah, but we can't be getting away. Corki, is Nami up? Nami's up too. I'd be super down if we just slam Corki Nami here. Yeah. Get him in lane. Don't let him get away with this for free. Let's see. What are they going to pick in the jungle? Wukong's up. What else is up? Pantheon is up. These are two of the 80 junglers. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Oh no, Pantheon's banned. Lee Sin's banned. What do they have?
He is really, really good at playing. His game against Disguised.
I wonder if they'll just take something for Quid. So they just go Victor here. Akali is up currently, and I think Saint is willing to play it. Yone is out.
You can dive on Victor for sure, but Victor can also go some pretty defensive builds, and you can get in towards the Zonias later on. You have Xayah.
I think TL should ban Akali. I think that's what Saint would probably most like to play here.
As you dive in, presses R and runs through your whole team, and that makes it very difficult to follow up.
And yeah, Victor's diveable, but as he sees you
So they've been Azir. I didn't even really think Saint was much of an Azir player, so the Azir ban kind of strikes me as weird.
Hurt getting there, and there's still the rest of the team that you've got to deal with. Xayah's ability to not only save herself, but leave an entire field of feathers.
What else? We still need jungle pop for Morgan and Jose. Jungle pool's already pretty low, so there goes the Wukong. I wonder what we're thinking with Victor. What else is up still?
Make sure they don't just go scaling control mage versus scaling control mage here in mid, as Wukong is targeted by LYON.
Not a lot.
I was going to call out the Akali as a
so there's the Akali ban. What else is Saint gonna go?
Who are your dive buddies, right?
Well, sorry, I know what Saint's gonna go. I remember it. He picked Silas here. That's the big play.
The champions that he plays, that are
so I remember Saint goes Silas.
Which just got banned.
What else are we
the
picking?
Ahri, which just got played. The Yone just got played. There's Silas, but I don't really know that Silas is going to fit as well here. Silas can steal Rakanal. That's all right. Maybe something else.
Silas is fine here. It's not, like Azale was saying, it's not like the best spot ever. But you have a suitable lane. You kind of can play it with your Nocturne. You have an ult or two to take. It's not the worst Silas angle.
Dokla on some sort of dive/carry top lane option into it. Maybe that is the angle. We'll have to wait.
I wonder, we're probably blinding for Dokla, and we're going to pick jungle here. What are we picking in jungle here? I don't remember.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Dokla, when we look through what he's played, like he hasn't played Mbessa, he hasn't played Aatrox or any of these kind of melee divers. He does play some aggressive stuff.
Well, not this year, but Dokla has played Mbessa.
But it has to also fit the matchup.
Sedge is super weird here. This is super weird Sedge, by the way.
Focusing with bans the whole series long, but he just goes
to Is Sedge even good here? I feel like it's not good here. How would you have Jose Diodo? I swear last time they played a Yone comp, Jose Diodo did not pick Sejuani in like a Yone melee top angle. Or I think they had like Yone Gnar or something, and he didn't pick Sedge. But how are we picking Sedge in this spot? Not really not in a melee comp, but it's not like they're super vulnerable to Sedge or anything like that. Like maybe Nami is, but I mean, Nami's probably going to build Mikhail's. Inspired's it's not Inspired. Berserker is going to have W. Inspired's going to have W. So this is going to be an Anivia top probably. I don't think I've seen Saint play any Anivia, or at least if he has, I don't think he's really wanting to lane this into Victor.
And that's kind of what you're looking for, and I am just a little bit worried.
Oh right, and the size is coming in. How have I seen the draft and I'm still forgetting what's coming?
That was the last kind of aggressive pick that Saint had left, and they're just going to go for it. So it looks like it probably is going to be Anivia.
Isn't it a TF here?
Saint plus
they picked
the
TF.
Nocturne are going to be the dive buddies.
Yeah, I actually saw Dokla in solo queue game Anivia just the other
Or am I
day.
thinking of
So I think that is where it's going as
Quad,
well.
who played a Silas game?
So good into so many matchups on top side. It actually is blindable, even though it's not the most giant play rates.
I think I'm thinking of the wrong game. This isn't the bloodiest game. Was it C9 FlyQuest? Oh my lord. That was why I thought it was game 4 and not game 3. I'm trolling.
Synergy is very, very strong here.
Frick, hold on.
Jax can proc the Sejuani passive very.
I got the wrong game. It's supposed to be C9 Fly.
Bring it full circle.
It's supposed to be C9 Fly. No, is it game 3 on this one too? This is lock-in. Oh my lord, how did I get this mixed up? Because there's APATF.
It calls to him. He's the Jin guy. Like the Green Goblin mask.
Silas isn't out yet.
As currently, it's still a lead for C9, 3-0, 1 point.
I thought I specifically remembered Am I just losing my mind?
Even though
Wasn't inspired on Sin's How? Holy frick. How did I get this twisted? You remember saying something? Okay, well, we'll still go with this one. I was pretty sure that there was a TF in this game, but moving on, we'll just continue to do what we had planned to do this review.
take the Jax into it.
So they actually go the Jax for Morgan,
synergy, that gives you a
which is cool.
lot more confidence because as
I think Jax is generally getting the range top. It's probably a little bit worse into Anivia because you don't really have autos that you're really concerned with blocking, but Jax is a surprisingly good weak side. He can be very effective from behind because he has tools like his E. Means he can walk onto certain champions that are auto-based without actually needing gold to get tanky or anything like that. And he's still gonna like scale, right? Jax 2 items is still a big threat. It'll probably just beat Silas on side.
And you're taking away the resources of health that he wants to be able to spend to lane effectively, and you kind of get the Silas behind the pace of the game, so that he doesn't scale as well, can't get as tanky and as much cooldown reduction. Then it's going to make him a lot less effective here. So TL, it seems like once again
TL getting sponsor mod.
Pretty strong team comp here that kind of forces LYON to work a little bit more for their win con.
I feel like I like what TL drafted a lot more, right? Like you have good angles of attack, you know, on the top side. Yes, Anivia is really strong in the isolated 1v1, but famously, Anivia is so slow. You are very gankable. If you get up there, kill off this Anivia, it can get bad in matchups like against the Jax, where Jax can just constantly jump on you if he gets ahead and can start to really punish. And then you're
but not really for Anivia. Jax has one gap close, and Anivia has stun, which she can instant pop on herself, and she's got wall to put distance in between her and Jax. And the slow from her R, if she doesn't get stunned by the Jaxie, means that she's just going to be able to walk out, essentially. So I don't actually think Anivia is too worried, even if she does end up falling behind about getting killed by Jax or anything like this. Alright, Inspired starts. Alright, they're starting each other's Raptors.
We heard in their comms. We see both junglers starting on the other guy's Raptors here in game 3.
Yeah, LYON are going to split the map here for their Corki Nami lane in the bottom side. Or not even fully split the map, just go for the Raptors.
Yeah, they're just training Raptors. Is Inspired going to go fight Jose on red? I mean, it's winning for Inspired. Okay, Jose knows because Inspired walked through mid. So he gets kicked off the red.
Yeah, I think that's smart. I don't think you can allow your Anivia to get isolated on that side and go into a split map where Anivia has no vision and has to play on the same side as the Sejuani. And
yeah, maybe no help is a little bit much for a range top. I do think Dokla can play from weak side here, because Jax isn't that effective against Anivia even from ahead.
Series of the split against Cloud9 and now going up against TL, the other of the kind of top 3 teams. Trying to
his bot lane matchup should be pretty hard losing, I think.
And they have to win this.
Corki Nami is just generally a really strong lane, especially if you don't have to worry about being outranged. And Rakan's just a weak laner. And Zaya's not even that strong, especially without levels.
With control over the lane. Powerful duo. And now looking at junglers. Pretty standard stuff despite the early
mid lane looks like it's going pretty standard. Could miss a little bit of CS. Saint has 5 minions, including a cannon here, and is only down 2 CS.
Yep, gonna be feeling pretty good about that. Saint, of course, just trying to withstand the pressure from Quid. You know, in these
pretty typical top lane as well. Dokla's going to get this in. He might go for a recall afterwards. Saint, you know, doing the standard suffering, you know, first few waves. Wow, that did a lot of damage. He's kind of just praying to be able to start trading on Quid after his first base. I wonder if Saint did 2 points Q. I really like it going at least 2 points, maybe even 3 points Q into a range matchup on Silas. I think gives you good wave clear break points.
timings here.
Plus, it
Inspired
makes it
is
way
going
easier to CS.
Take the bottom side Scuttle Crab and
Inspired's
be
coming
there
behind Quid
for
again.
second spawn / the wraparound on Quid. Is
Nothing happening with that. So you're just gonna walk the top crab, double crab Jose. But I mean, this is pretty expected for Sedge this game.
I really like the fact that Inspired just said, you know what, I don't care about my blue buff. We had to waste the extra time because we were walking back and forth to our own sides of the map. So
I can't
now
imagine
I'm just
even
going
if
to
Victor has
prioritize the
Prio
crabs,
or
taking
has like a
both
health lead
of
on
the first
Silas, they'd
crab
ever
spawns,
really win that
and then now
2v2.
has his own
It just
channels
looks
to go
too
right
hard.
back to.
So he is going to do.
So he almost has to
the
treat it
second
like he
chickens
doesn't have
here
Prio, I
and
think.
then quite possibly go up to Krebs afterwards, but without going for a recall. So doesn't have any extra. Okay, so he now is going to pass down back to the blue since it's a. Okay.
Nope, now he's heading back.
Still
Oh,
so without
Jose.
the recall,
Gotcha.
This is
without
nice
the
from
recall,
Jose.
you are a little
He is
slow.
keeping
He was
the jungle
debating. He's like,
close
okay, do I need to defend this
by getting
blue,
this invade off.
or does it matter? Do we need to cross again?
And I feel like when you see that TL has
Well, it looks like
push,
Inspired
and you're
knows, and he's
expecting
looking
to 20 over there,
for
you saw him
something
on
to
that
trade.
board, you just don't want to fight that.
But there's
right? So
nothing.
he's cross-mapping, seeing if he can trade back any camps, but nothing is up here. And because of kind of the weird start to the game, clearly he doesn't have a perfect count on what camps have been taken by Jose, so he thought he could steal away a camp to trade, wasn't able to do so. The Gromp is spawning now, but it would be too late.
Isaiah
He
was
needs to
just
get back to base, and
the GOAT
as a
color
result, I
caster.
think Jose's pretty happy about this.
Yeah, I like the information gathering and kind of reacting there as he's got the ward that's over by the Raptors.
And I know I'm biased because he
trying
just
to
kind of
change
says what I'm thinking.
depending on the
So maybe
movement.
that's not a good sign,
Good,
but
honestly,
I think he's
responses this whole game from Jose so far, and farming kind of evenly here does feel pretty nice. I feel like for TL.
Yeah, I mean, Quid
Oh,
holding on
did,
for a long time. He's really trying to greed the lost chapter, so didn't want to
yeah,
go
Yon
to
and
base,
Core
but he's
really
still hitting
stabilized
TP,
in this lane.
and Saint is taking his
I thought
second base,
Berserker
so
and
Saint is
Isles were
already
going to have more of a
heading
lead.
back out from base here
I
twice.
mean, I guess
I think the
laning's
wave
never
is gonna
really
be pushing
been
away
either
from
of these
him, so,
players'
he's
strength.
gonna lose
I
some
mean,
minions in
especially
that
not
mid lane.
Isles,
Quid
but
was able to cut
Berserker's
off
always
and
mostly
now he's
been
gonna TP back.
crazy
Have to
late
assume he
game
has a
team
lost
fights.
chapter or something. Instead, gonna go for Catalyst. So I wanted to greed for a
Get the
first
cannon.
goodbye, and did get that, but Saint looks like he missed that cannon, unfortunately.
Yep,
So FF.
I didn't see the yellow number pop up.
Which I do think he has a
Unfortunately,
lot
the
of good
second
room
part of
to
that
play
Q
this
did not
game.
explode in time. Poor Saint, RIP. Still feeling all right here in this lane. It's a very slight CS
Oh,
lead.
yeah, see, nice W from
Meanwhile,
Berserker.
try to go in
Bubble
after
doesn't hit.
Berserker, but fast reaction there. Valks away the Lion ADC.
Nothing.
We're having some
It's
pretty
too hard
late
for
base timings,
Rakan to
honestly, in
actually
a
get
couple of these
onto
lanes.
Berserker
You
without
look
pressing
down
R.
bot lane as well. Both Yon and Berserker have not
He
yet
needs to get
based,
CC'd.
And TL, like as you said, I think are going to be pretty happy just farming away. Up on the top side, Morgan is doing a great job just holding his own, just trying to survive under tower and keep farming.
And honestly,
I mean, TL's champions do scale better. I just think their team comp is so strange. I mean, maybe they can like Deathball or something. I don't know. I think their team comp is just very disjointed, and so it makes me not feel like they're gonna scale all that well. Even though their champions, just you look at them one for one, it's like, oh yeah, Zyricon probably outscales Korkinami, and like Victor's gonna outscale Silas, and Sedge is generally gonna be more useful later in the game than Nocturne. It's like, I just think that their team comp's weird. They've got like some like picks, some engage. You know, Victor, Jax's dive, Victor's like mid-range control.
Yeah,
I think it's just weird.
There are some of those
At least there's
little
more,
actions, of course.
like people can dive in
For
together
having
on
that duo.
LYON,
What's
or
really interesting is we
Anivia
haven't
and
gone back
your
to
bot
it,
lane
but,
can control
it is a fun
space,
duo for sure.
because you can throw all your skill shots really effectively into chokes. When Victor's your only real space control on the side.
Wait a second.
TLAW.
I
like it when Silas players make sure to like man up on people. It's really easy to kind of bait people into skirmishes on Silas, because even when you're not doing very well in lane, well, I mean, Saint's doing very well in lane for Silas right here, but even when you're like weak in the laning phase, it's easy for people to forget that as soon as you start getting to these longer fights, that you're just really OP.
So much, and they can pop you in an extended lane.
I haven't looked at Saint's skill points yet.
Do want Jose's pressure, because Jose or Morgan very clearly, doing the early work there.
Yeah.
Even though we were also kind of looking at mid lane as a possible site, since they still have their flashes.
There's really no lead
as
yet.
Enticing, and then you always have to second guess yourself when you're playing against Nocturne, though, and not overextend.
Absolutely do. I feel like Jose has just done a really good job of being a bit unpredictable with his pathing, because that's multiple times now that Inspired has crossed thinking.
Yeah, I think this game's going actually really well for TL, because to be honest, I think that they have
the Krugs.
Excuse me, they really have the losing lanes here in top and bot, and they're really not behind. Actually, they're kind of ahead.
Nice little trick with the wall. You can basically
not meaningfully so, but you know, the fact that you are at all is pretty great. Dokla doing the wave trick with Anivia. You can get it to kind of push back to you by using your wall. Such a toxic champ. I think Anivia is actually one of the most broken champions in the entire game. Oh, making a play on the Berserker. He's dead. Nice from Jose. That was already looking pretty bad, to be honest. I won't pause. I'm going to go back for a second.
Away, but they weren't there, so he has to just walk all the way back across the map here. And you can see that nice little
let's see what happens. I'm looking at the map. Maybe I'm back a little too far. Okay, so Jose TP's in. They're taking a trade. I mean, it was well played from TLAW. That wasn't actually that bad from Berserker. It looked like it was kind of losing, though, without even Jose coming. And he was down a level on LYON. So a little weird from Berserker. But the TP on the control ward is, I guess, how you're supposed to expect. I guess it messes with your timing a little bit.
I don't think Berserker wins that even in a 2v2, though. He was very aggressive. He kind of just walked past.
Yeah, it looked like kind of sus. When you have your upfront trade on Corki, and then you get to roughly the same amount of HP as the lethal tempo, or sorry, not lethal here, Conqueror 80 carry on the other side, who's gonna have a little bit more consistent damage. So kind of sus. They're both running Conqueror actually. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Here, because she's not lethal. So maybe you actually win anyways. But you are a level down. Alright. Ooh, does he die? Yeah, he should die. We have the Sedge ult too. Jose has to leave. Nice. Very well played. Oh, 3-man top. It looks like bot. I didn't see what happened. Maybe they opened up top lane and caught Dokla off guard. We'll see Berserker pick up a decent amount of stuff here, though.
Lane swap play, where they recall early for bottom side, swap up to the top side. But I wanted to touch on
lane swaps, especially with the changes they made to like the roam forgiveness, really just kind of still exists. Like this is 10 minutes into the game. I don't think they have the role quests done yet, and they can actually still just move to top lane here and do this sort of lane swap play, even with role quests existing, because it doesn't even slow you down that much. Because role quests are going to be almost done, and they'll still be getting their regular gains for a certain amount of stored up time based on how much time they stayed in their own lane. So then, even once they start getting the reduced timer for being in a different lane, they'll already be pretty much done with the quest. So it won't even be that big a deal that they're not in bot lane anymore.
In game 3, they won game 1, were really dominant. Game 2 did not go their way. And game 3 definitely starting off not how they were hoping, as this was that initial.
Okay, so they just walked, I guess. They didn't open.
And in comes Core, flash over the wall.
There's not much you can do about that. Yeah. Flashes down, they just make a good play into Dokla. It's what it is.
Turret range, that's rough.
I was watching your screen. sorry. Good play. You can take it.
That's the Nocturne tech. You just look at your buddy's monitor if they're right next to you.
Just got a screen peek here a little bit.
Look at your teammates here. Get a little extra info.
It sounds weird. It sounds like something you should ban or like judge in, competitive pro play, but I don't know the exact reasoning, but it seems like it's just been accepted that this is the thing that people do.
Turns off your vision around your character, but in pro play, you're sitting beside your teammates, so you can look over at their screens and see where they are, which is something in solo queue you cannot do.
I guess it's too hard to like tell for sure if their eyes maybe moved over to their teammate's monitor. I don't know, they have cameras on them though. Who knows?
We're going to try that, and we're still going to lose.
Yeah, what I was saying before, I think Anivia is one of the most broken champs in the game at the moment.
We'll have fun doing it.
I think she's extremely effective early game. Like, her trades are kind of unfair, to be honest. She just has so much damage, especially on her electrocute. He's playing into a tankier opponent here, so that's why I think he's trying with the Deathfire. But when you have electrocute and you hit your Q, it's like, wow, you just auto-E them and then you just chunk them for half their HP. Like a scaling champ, by the way, and then you hit level 6 and then you just can't interact with Anivia for the rest of the game, because she's going to press R on the wave, and she's just going to scale for free after that. But it's not like she's just a free kill level 1 to 5, because not only can she perma-trade on you and actually do damage, because her base numbers are good, but you also are going to have to get through her egg in order to actually punish her pretty serious. So I don't even know how you get this champion to not scale. You just have to pick range on it. It's the only effective way to play it. I mean, obviously it's not like Anivia wins every game or anything like this, but I think it's really hard to make her not effective. She scales a lot with, you know, how comfortable people are on the pick.
Yeah, Rogue just makes a lot of sense in a game like this where they are going to dive you, right? You know, you are the best target. Xayah has Featherstorm. It's a lot.
Not every Anivia is created equal. Faker's built different.
More HP, getting a little bit of tankiness here, I think makes a ton of sense.
And I would say there might be a play going for your head.
This lead for TL is very nice.
Flash timer from last time. And they very well could just go for
Silas does have a lead in mid. I think at this point in the game, Silas is still strong enough, especially with a lead in mid lane, that he can disproportionately affect fights, especially ones that Jax isn't in. Like, I think he can carry fights still, to be honest. Another play on Dokla, they get his flash. I don't know what, do they get the tether? No, they don't. Unfortunate. So they trade flashes with Morgan. Well played.
Morgan's hurting a little bit, but he will be able to take a recall.
Overall, that's usually going to favor the Jax here, because Anivia is immobile, so next time you try to send on the Anivia, like, she'll be dead for sure. Jax can still technically leap away from ganks, and it's kind of designed to play weak side here anyways. So you're definitely more happy with this on TL side. You also burn the Nocturnal, which is nice, because now you just don't have to worry about it until it's back up again. Inspired has finished his Hexplate, though, so it's not going to be down for too long.
Well, I think, you know, flashing out pretty quickly to react to that Sejuani ult, then walls off, so the Nocturnal comes in and you can actually force that flash. That was pretty well played.
Saint opening butt here. Who's playing for this Drake? Down
about half a level, maybe even more than half a level to Jose here, and generally, you know, Inspired is always the one that is ahead of the pace of the game, and Nocturne is a good farmer, but Jose has been very effective. You know, already has 2
so Victor's basing here. So Lion's going to get position on the dragon. It does look like TLAW is looking to contest.
So far today, big focus on the jungle pool from Lion, making sure they're keeping the Pantheons and the Lee Sins, and up until now the Nocturnes.
I'd like to see Nami move off the Drake here. Okay, no, they just get it. Are they going to try to get a pick on somebody? I don't really think they can, to be honest. I wish this ad wasn't here right now, because then I'd be able to see what their cooldowns look like. They had everything, it looks like, on TLAW's side, so I wonder if it would have been good to send on Berserker there and at least get something. I don't think anything's going to come of them being on Saint right now, especially with Inspired ready to back him up. I think they're trying to play on whatever Saint's stronger timers right now. I think once you start seeing like second and third items come in, that's when you can play on Saint's side, because he's going to be really outscaled by the pretty much just the pace of the champion of the game.
Definitely feel like this is a pretty high pressure game here. You know, Lion really wanting to play for first place.
Unless you're Chovy, I guess. If you're Chovy, which, I mean, Saint is Chovy. He has really good CS right now. Apparently, you can just go, you know, 10 plus CS a minute on Silas and then scale somehow into the game. Don't ask me how that works. But
it comes at a cost as well.
You know, Saint's on his way to doing just that.
Both top laners now. You're also going to be splitting up your scrim time. Saint again under attack.
Okay, gets out of the W from Core. Doesn't get hit by the satellite. He's TPing top. Are they going to make a dive onto Morgan? Ooh, the stun doesn't quite hit, but he is going to be tethered. He's no flash. I think this guy's just completely dead. We were using the Recon ult too, which is fine. I mean, his ult's going to be back up. We give the kill to Saint, which, you know, I would have preferred seeing that go to Dokla, but he's out of mana.
Good punish on the
tower's also going to go to Saint. Are we just Saint carry this game? I mean, Berserker is still going to be in a fine spot, right? He's going to be 2 items soon. It's not like he's actually behind LYON. It would have been nice to see them get a little bit bigger of a lead in bot lane, but it's not like Berserker's going to scale bad here. I think Corki actually scales quite well in this game.
Pretty durable, but he will get stunned up on the gravity field.
Is he going to go down here? It looks like they're throwing everything at him. Nice, good. Gets the heal. Oh, he's dead to burn, though. He almost made it. It was a good try.
Just barely, because the Merc Tread's shield came back up as he was ticking down.
Yeah, Merc Tread's shield plus the heal, and then he managed to E-flash out of everything.
To survive the ignite. but at the end of the day, does get taken down, and that is a nice play there again from TL.
Spellbook is going crazy, guys.
Yeah, they're
Oh
definitely
my
making
goodness.
some
This is
nice
actually
picks
going
with the
so
Sejuani.
crazy, and that's gonna make
I don't think
Team
that it's
Liquid grab another
really turned into
objective
anything much
as
value.
well.
One thing I've always kind of
Noting
noticed,
Doka, we were
especially
talking about
when
Anivia builds
Asian
quite a bit
teams
over the
play
last
against
couple
Western
weeks.
teams in
First they had
particular,
Roa
is I feel like when
then
Western
people
teams
moved to
have kill
Roa
leads,
then
they'll
people
have
moved to
like,
Roa Malignants.
you know,
And now
1
we
to
have
2k
Doka
gold
who's back
lead
on
if
that
they were
tier
like 5
build.
kills
It is
up. But if
powerful,
Eastern
it does
teams,
give
you
a ton
know,
of mana,
a few
but it
kills
takes
up on you,
forever to get
that's a 3 or
online, and you
4k
really don't
gold
start
lead.
doing a lot of
And
damage
so I
until
just
you
think,
get a third item. Of course, it's
even though they're
possibly
getting
just gonna
picks,
sit on the tier
generally
for
Western teams
Malignants, but
aren't very
if you
good
do
at
complete that
converting kills
Archangels, it's very
into a
defensive,
bigger
but
lead.
You're lacking a little bit of power, I feel like, in these team fights.
But it's one of those things where it's hard to identify, you know, what specifically is the cause of not being able to grow that lead. And I think at this point, with the level players are at across the world, it's really just consistency of decision making. Just constantly picking the right options. All right, they're collapsing on the bot lane mid. It looks like they're just going to give up Isles. That's not a big deal. Isles didn't even use anything. Another kill to TL, but I think these kills are just
Good little collapse from
not
TL,
very
but
meaningful.
Just losing Nami for the tower, not the end of the world. They don't spend any summoners. They don't waste
Exactly.
anything major. He doesn't even use his tidal wave, so it's not the biggest.
You don't
deal.
even
It's
have
not,
3
you know,
kills
lined
worth
up,
of gold lead, even
with
though
a
you're 3
dragon
kills
or
up
anything like
online.
that. So continuing to get some gold here on Berserker, which is important. You do now have the 3 lanes ahead in gold, very slightly, but ahead in gold for Lion. You know, Dokla.
Yeah, Berserker
Zeke,
found
and
actually a lead
Berserker all are that
from
little bit ahead. It's just Jose now
CS
with the gold
mostly.
lead. So Lion has done a
Some
good
plates
job, I
too,
feel like,
maybe a
problem-solving
plate.
what was a pretty tough early game, and even
Dokla's
down
actually
3 kills
also
here,
started
they are
out
in
farming
a pretty good
Morgan now.
spot.
And look at the CS gap between Dokla and Morgan. Plus
Yeah, that
40.
grew. I didn't even see that
Crazy
explode.
stuff. I don't know if I'm like too strict of a parent, though, because I feel like you still deserve criticism since most of the gold for towers is split up into turret plates now. So the end of a tower isn't worth nearly as much as it used to be.
Yeah,
So,
this
like,
is a big
dying
thing.
for
I see in
end of
solo
a
queue all the
tower,
time. People like
to me,
ping
it
to
now
just
is a no-no,
5-man
and they
defend a
saw- they
1,
literally saw
maybe 2
Victor
plate tier 1
walk.
tower. It's
He's
like,
got a
what,
cane,
guys?
bro.
Just let it go. It doesn't mean anything. It's already 1 hit anyways, and they're only going to get like 100 gold from it that they can collect anytime they want. Sage ult down. Berserker got out. Got a little bit chunked, but Isles will heal him up. We got the TP from Dokla mid. Oh, okay, so he's blocking the Herald here. Anivia.
To join up with the rest of the team. The wall does a good job stopping the Herald. Shelly just kind of
She's raging out right now.
yeah, she's a little tilted at that one.
Why even
Berserker
spend the
loses
time
half
picking
HP.
Herald
There's a
this
quick
game?
burst from Quid, who places down
Or,
the
I mean,
Ravi
use it as an
kill to
engage
prevent
tool.
Lion from
I didn't even
being able
notice.
to
TLAW
walk
got position on the
directly
Drake.
over towards the Drake itself. Hoseo is
Saint
still
getting
on
marked
that
by
one, has it down
Morgan
about
here.
2,000 HP.
TLAW's just going to
Saint
collect the
off the
dragon.
side,
It's
dealing
not
with
that big of a
Morgan here,
Drake at the
as Team
moment.
Liquid still thinking about
No
if
one's
they wanna
stacking
take this
Drakes all
fight.
that
Saint with
much.
the stolen Quid.
Looks like Morgan's going
Finds
to
the
die on the
charm
side.
Jax. Morgan's gotta
Ooh,
try
he
to
gets
be
out of the
careful.
tether.
Over the wall goes
Victor
for
ult and
Jake
W
with
come over to
quickness.
help
He
him.
wants to keep his top
Morgan's
lane alive. The
strong.
Counter-Strike is still
Oh,
spinning.
wow. He actually
Six
still
off to
kills
Morgan,
Saint there.
and Team Liquid
How's
is
the
down
other side of the
one kill
fight
for
going?
nothing
It's
so
3v5
far.
because
Dokla
2
has a
hop to the
Berserker
other
all
side.
grouped up
Morgan's
together.
still being a
Inspired
complete
versus
menace on the
Morgan,
side.
1v1 off on the right. Morgan's ready to try to turn it around.
Ooh, the ult
Counter
goes
strike.
wide as bad
Morgan
ult from
dies,
Jose,
but
but the
Inspired
Dokla
goes
gets
with them there
Morgan.
to
They
1
still
for
get
1.
the
2 for 1
Nocturne.
overall here in the fight.
Was that
Team
from the
Liquid
ult? Maybe it
still
wasn't a
looking
bad
for a
ult.
little bit more. Berserker wants to try to bait
Ooh,
him into
really
that
nice wall from
spot.
Dokla.
Draws down to 300
Berserker's trying to find
Quid
angles
is
to hit.
stuck
He's
inside
zoning
the
Yon.
glacial storm, and Quid dies.
Can he get out?
A big
Alright,
ult from
flashes,
Big
ends up
Dog
flashing away.
to make it an even fight
Dokla
so
still
far.
really strong
Jose
here.
Odo with Yon and Core
Ooh,
still
the wall
trying to
just,
stand and
ooh,
make
nice.
something happen here, but a beautiful
Gets him
output
caught in the
present over
bubble.
wall
Not
from
quite.
Isles.
Protoplasm
TL
procs.
finally gonna head home. What a scrap!
That was a crazy fight. I mean, Morgan was getting so much work
Yeah.
done on the side for TL in this one.
Yeah, Morgan
It's and
really
Core
carried this right
versus
here.
the
He's just
jungler and
1v2ing
the
them
mid
on the
laner
side
from
pretty
Lion,
much. I
and
mean,
they're
Quid
the
does
ones
throw his
that are winning
abilities
out
for
on
him
the
right here,
scrap.
And look at the
and that
re-engage.
definitely
So
helps. Inspired's like getting
going
chunked
to
massively by
blast.
this Victor ult.
Meanwhile, Saint
So Nami
goes
wave
back
goes
in,
wide, but
and
splits
so he
some Yon
dies there
ults on the
with
bot
the
side.
extra damage. Morgan then continues the chase. On live, we're getting
I'm playing
more
it. I thought they were
action,
playing it well
Yeah,
on the
we
other side
got
for Lion. They're
Jose
playing it
Odo
nice and
and
slow.
Morgan trying to make a play
Alright, so
with
they're making
Dokla
multiple
with a
people on
TP of
Dokla. We
about 2
TP'd
alive
Saint
from the
in. I think
Lion
Saint's just
side.
going to end up
It's
having
Team
to
Liquid who
leave.
decides they're
Nocturne
gonna
ult is
send
still
even
down
more
for
men.
5 seconds, so
Yes,
this egg is
there's
going
the
to die
egg for
before the
Dokla,
ability is
but
even
the
up
egg
right
doesn't
now.
matter when
And
you
even if he
die
came
a
in, it'd
spot
be a
that you
bad
can't
3v5.
actually save it afterwards. So Dokla's gonna lose the passive for free. 1 TP for 1 one TP committed, and LYON loses their top laner.
Yeah, I think there was even the double TP from TL because Morgan TP'd behind him and then Quid TP's in to reinforce late. So they send a
Multiple
lot of
TPs
members
from
there.
TL?
They do kill
Yeah,
off
it is
Jokla,
two.
who we didn't get to see the tail end of that team fight in the replay.
It's probably
but he
not
was
worth
playing
2
great
teleports,
with
to be
those
honest.
walls. You know, first he catches
But
out
I guess you
Quid,
did get Saints
then,
TP
you know, he's
back.
walling off Jose. was
So you're only
positioning
down one
well, and
TP.
Berserker, even though he got chunked at the start, they're going to look for a dive.
Oh,
Yeah, now
Morgan
in danger
overextends.
yet again,
He probably
not
just dies here.
respecting Inspired's Nocturne and gets picked off in the side lane for it. Saint's the one taking the kill. Now has the most.
Well,
on
that's
Lion.
kind of sucky because you did
3,
use an
2,
extra
and 1 here
TP
with
to make
Silas.
that bot play happen, and then,
Here,
you know,
getting
Morgan
over
just
3,
dies to
and we're
the
going
ult
blow for
afterwards.
blow.
Not that
Now
any of
Nocturne,
these
of
kill
course, goes
trades.
ultimate, and Jose
Onto
does
Inspired,
have
really
it.
nice spell shield, really great reaction.
Yep. Over the wall, Jose was ready, but Lion was also ready with the response. Good job there from Inspired, as another plate is going to be burned off of the tier 1 turret there, thanks to the Void Grub.
Yeah, they just got a plate, I guess. The Mikhails didn't come in yet for Isles, at least. They're not that scared of the Sedge ult or the Charm, I guess.
Has been less than 1,000 gold apart the whole time, and now Berserker's about to get knocked down. Nice engage from
I
Ford.
think you're
Nice
kind of okay with
follow-up
that.
from Yon.
You're
Yeah, that
using
was really
Recon
well
Flash
done.
for one
Twitch
pick
comes in
mid.
from the
Unless you're
side,
getting
pushes
Baron
it back
here, you're
with the
not
top
happy with this on
force.
TL, so they're
They
almost
can't
forced to
fence, and
start
now
it.
they're just gonna
I
start
think you're
with Baron.
really
They
happy,
know Berserker,
unhappy
one
to
of the
trade
strongest
Recon
members,
Flash.
is gone. Lion need to try to defend this. They have no ult on Inspired
Berserker probably could have
either,
lived if
and
he
no
used his
flash.
cleanse.
Morgan
Maybe it
is
wasn't
making
up.
his way
Maybe they
over.
timed it well.
Jack's ready
I
to
didn't check
join
the
up with the
cooldown
rest of the team.
instantly.
Core JJ trying to
I don't think
hold
this is that
defensive
easy to
position
play
here
for
in the
TL.
brush as the rest of Team
I don't think they
Liquid
can actually keep
continues
Inspired
DPSing
out of the
Baron.
pit
They got
either.
down to about 5,000 HP. Keep your eyes
Ult's
on
up.
Inspired, looking to enter into the fight. Paranoia's already going to get dropped.
Paranoia's up.
Inspired
He hasn't
looking for
gone
his
yet.
angle.
Alright, so he
Now
goes on
time
Yon
to
here,
jump
gets
in
it
and
to
find
really
Low, but
nice.
Inspired gonna
Big
be
ult
targeted.
from
Yon
Saint.
goes up in
He
the
get the
middle.
tether
Low
on
is
too.
dead. Saint
He might
finds
try
the
to
kill.
finish.
Inspired and Saint
Are they
looking
they're
to
flipping?
finish
They're
up the
flipping.
barrel,
Who gets it?
Yono's ready to contest it. It's a smite fight.
Oh, who got it? Who got it? Inspired got the smite fight too. Well played.
Goes to Lion, a triple kill for Saint on the Silas, stepping up when they need.
Very nice. Very well played from Saint. Hopefully we'll get a replay of that in a second. I'll go back if they don't. But Saint got a really nice R when he wasn't expecting to. When Yon wasn't expecting it, I think he got like an ER from the
And
Sedge
Berserker, he's just pushing
onto
mid lane. They're
Yon,
gonna
and
get
that
so
means
much off this. That
everything
engage
got
from
off
Saint
from
and
Inspired, and he
sick
dies
onto Yon.
instantaneously,
He couldn't
plus
react,
Inspired wins the
didn't
flip.
get his Featherstorm
Kind
off
of
until he
naturally,
was
I mean,
already
it's a bit hard
10%
unless
HP.
Sedge
By
has an
then,
E
it was too
prepped.
late.
Incredibly clutch right there. Inspired pops Nocturne ultimate, and he just holds it.
So, yeah, it was really clutch from mid-jungle there.
Anyway, Jose's death
I mean,
battle
it's also
would
really
be
hard for people to play into
decent
Dokla
as well.
in that position.
Inspired could let
He's going to be
go.
dead
Okay,
for the
I
start of
love
Dragon now,
Nocturnes.
too, because they
Do
chased
this,
him all
and
the
they
way
use
to
the
Narnia.
entire timer for the ultimate. Watch
But
how
yeah,
long
look at
he
Saint.
waits. They have vision because they still have the ward in the back.
Let's
of
see,
Lion.
does it...
Watch Saint, though. They don't have
The
vision
ER,
on him.
and he
Alt
flashes,
flash
too. I wonder if that
over the
moved
wall.
the
Spawns
starting
over the wall,
position.
then alt flash with the stolen Sejuani
Good
ult
Nami
onto
wave,
Yon,
too.
point blank, couldn't
So Morgan
react,
is going to get
catches him out,
Isles
and
here.
they burst him
Ooh,
down.
not
It's
quite.
perfect
He actually
timing
didn't
between the
just barely
two
didn't have the
of them.
damage, and lands a
They take
bubble
him
onto
out,
Morgan
and
here, so he
there
can't
you
rejoin
go.
the pit fight,
This is
and then the smite ends up going off, because he gets chained by the Q from Dokla.
He's able to get it.
Very well played from the
Inspired
bot side of the
gets
fight
it
as
on
well.
top of already having the advantage in the fight, so, you know, Saints be able to chase them out.
Yo!
Yeah!
Lion happy after that one for sure.
Rain over, very happy. I mean, the
You would
game
be.
is
I love
intense.
Spawn
Yeah,
too.
I mean, that was,
Oh,
I saw 1386,
how Ken play?
I
Look at
think,
my
and that's
team.
a 1400 smite.
yes, this
So
game,
that
they
is
just
about
exploded
as
the gold
perfect
lead
as
right
perfect
there.
gets in a
Get the
real
second
game of
trick. They
League.
got the
So
Baron.
Inspired clutching up. Really, this
with
game
this gold
has
lead,
been
you're
about Saint,
probably
his individual
really
performances,
happy on
and
Lion.
that was a big time play, utilizing the Nocturne ult. Yon can't see you coming. Alt flash with a stolen Sejuani ult that he got vision on by queuing over the wall earlier in the fight to steal. That is
I didn't notice that.
big-time
That's a good
play.
catch.
And because it's Nocturne,
He used the
even
Q to
once
get vision to steal the
Sejuani
Sedge ult.
the Sejuani CC wears off and he goes up into the Featherstorm. He's feared as he lands. His feet touch the ground and he still sees.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Getting the E, the Nocturne E, onto Yon before he ults makes Nocturne pretty effective into Xayah. So you have to ult really early when Nocturne ults you on Xayah, but he got stunned by Saint's R there.
And now the reward
Really
there
big.
for Lion. It's not just the fact that they got
You're also
the
3
Baron,
items
it's
on
the
your
fact that
Corki
you
now,
look in the
which is
inventory,
really
Seeker's
huge.
arms
Xayah's
available
not quite
for
there
go,
yet.
full
You have your
hourglass
Baron push
available for
going.
Saint. Huge
They use
playmaking
Recon
tools,
Flash. Like I
huge
said, I
teamfight
think the
tools
big mistake from
available for these
TLAW
guys. Lord
was
Dominic's
using that
regards,
Recon
fully
Flash to
complete
kill
Berserker, who's just gonna
Berserker,
tear
I
through
think is what
Hellfires on
sort of
his Corki.
forced them
Jose
to
Oro
go for
tries
that
to
Baron
find the
play.
Glacial
I think when you
Prison,
lose your
but
Recon
ultimately ends
Flash,
up not
you
hitting a
become
target, and
hugely
Lion just continues to
disadvantaged
siege.
in
Yeah,
important
I mean,
fights.
Isles has the
So you kind of
materials
have
ready to go.
to
Obviously, rushing
make that
mandate,
Baron
but
play
Mikhail's is done,
while
so
Berserker
that's
is
gonna be an
dead
easy
in order
answer. It is
to
just that Sejuani ult
get enough
starting
value
things
to
off.
make
You
up
can
for
see
not
both
having it.
Curse has been done.
That's my thoughts on it. I don't know if that's what they were thinking, but I think Recon Flash is too valuable to not get anything after you kill Berserker there. Because just the late game kill isn't going to be enough.
for their matchup against Cloud9 next week, who is 6-0, and LYON trying to take them down, because if they lose here, they are locked out of getting first place. They lost their first series of the split against Cloud9 and have just been cruising ever since then.
APA directly asked Team Liquid, please, can you meet us at 6-0 next weekend? And right now, LYON are trying to make that impossible.
Yeah, and they're doing a pretty good job at it. Like I was saying before that fateful Baron fight, this entire game was 1,000 gold or less apart.
Yeah,
from the
it just
entire
really
time.
exploded all
And
of a
now
sudden.
We've got a 5,500 gold lead for LYON. Dragons are tied 2-2.
Zanya's is
TL
pretty much
can try to find a
come in
big
already
soul
for
fight to
Dokla.
come
He's
back
got
to
arm
most
guard and he's
linearity.
got the large
It's going
rod.
to be very difficult for TL
We're also
to
at
fight
3
their
item
way back
Silas
in this
now.
position. As you can see, LYON
Okay, so now we have
owns
the
entire map. Excuse
excuse me. We have the Mikhails on
but
Isles
LYON
now as
has
well.
total
So it's
possession
really,
of
really
the
hard for them
TL
to
jungle.
find picks,
So
because
much
even
more
if you just
fun to do
Mikhails
when
the
the games come
Rakan,
down to clutch
oh my
late
lord,
game
excuse me.
moments like that.
Even if you just
If they can
Mikhails
use
the
it to
Rakan
finish
charm, that
out
means
with the
Berserker
lead
can
that they
W
have
away from
garnered
everything
it.
else.
Still a long way to go.
And this is the total damage for the game. You see Quid is getting a lot done, but LYON has been struggling a little bit more to kind of get involved in these fights. They have been doing a good job putting
Yeah, well, it's
pressure
just the
on
type
him.
of dive that they
And,
have
I think
onto
it's gonna
LYON
be so much
is
about,
very
can
effective
LYON
into
continue to
Xayah.
put
This
that
is why you
pressure
just can't
onto LYON?
blind
He is
Xayah,
very
because
strong at this point.
it's
He
not
uses
even
super powerful items.
like
If
laning
you get an
aside.
engage like that
It's not
onto him,
even good into
he can run
every
over you in a
type
team
of
fight.
dive.
I
There are
wanna
ways
shout
you can
out
play
Big Ghost as
around
well
Xayah
from the
ult,
other
especially since
side
it's a
there
pretty
on
long
LYON.
cooldown.
Him doing tremendous amounts of damage, and look, he's level 18.
And you
with the
picked it
rod
into
taking
the first
over.
pick Nocturne, which is I
Obviously,
just
the
think is
rod's
kind
gonna
of
help you
weird.
out with the level advantage, but having a 3-level advantage, where however you get it feels really good.
I think
And he's got
Nocturne is so effective
Sonya,
into Xayah.
as
You can
well
press
as
R
Sonya
and you can
passive
get your
is
tether,
back
but
up, so
you don't get
you've
your
got
tether. You
flash,
also
you
have
can create
Spell
so
Shield
many
for
plays,
Xayah's
and
only
Dokla
other
really
form of
has
self
had,
peel, which is the
you know, a
E.
very big impact in both
It's
the
just
games,
so
especially with
impossible
all
for
the
Xayah to actually
extra
come out
eyes
ahead
and
versus this
scrutiny on
dive.
him. Sometimes, you know, people are always wondering, are you going to crumble under more pressure of having someone
Exhaust
behind you?
comes in
Is
for
this gonna
Jose
throw off
Diodo.
your mentality or your focus in the game, or are you going to rise to the occasion?
Pressure creates both diamonds and
They're looking to make a
bubbles.
pick on
Gentlemen, it's
Berserker.
up to you which
Mikhails
one
is
you
up,
become,
Cleanse is
and
up.
Dokla right now is shining
Yeah.
bright.
I think it's actually
1,500
bad if
individual gold
you...
lead.
I don't know what his
Level
ult timer
18
is.
in a
Maybe
game
it's
with
short
enemy
enough,
support at
but
level
I would
10.
imagine that
He's
you're cutting it
feeling
close if you
powerful
throw
right
ult
now,
there.
and Morgan might
Saint
just be the
Dokla
target.
looking for a
Saint
play.
Dokla focusing
TLAW
around
notices.
down this bottom
Back up
lane, but
Morgan.
They don't know where everybody else on TL is, so they think better of it. And it's a good thing they did, because TL was ready to cover for their top laner.
Yeah.
Baron's
Everyone's
about to respawn
super
on the map
wary
right
of
now.
everyone
Next
else's map
Dragon will be
movements
live
right
in
now,
45
because you're at that point in the
seconds
game
as
where
Inspired and
you
LYON
get picked and
head
you're
up
about to give
towards
away
that top
either
side.
Baron or
Berserker
Third
has
Drake or
gold for the
both.
crit cloak, so he just needs gold for the combine. I don't think he's going to get it before this next dragon fight, but that Infinity Edge, when it comes in for Corki, that is when this champion can just delete you, and they're having this Baron.
I mean,
that's been
Corki is
sold
probably
up by
already
Inspired right now.
on the spot where he can delete most people on this team. He's going to do so much damage.
Apples to eat to regenerate about half
Baron's
of
got
that.
hands, okay.
Yeah,
Respect.
He's actually got like 6 of them. There's a whole bunch of them. Nasty little
Yeah.
purple hands.
Fair.
Baron does do a
That's why you
lot
gotta
of
bring
damage.
teammates to that
And it's
fight.
true that
Let's
LYON
go
don't have a
this
great
fight.
tank for it. Okay, huge fight breaks out. They don't quite pick Jose. They do get his protoplasm. Morgan TP's in with his shield. Inspired backs off. Jose doesn't have a really good way to heal here, so he's just going to be low for the dragon and not have his protoplasm. The Silas ult's going to be up because he's level 16, so it's like less than 20 seconds right now. So he's going to get a second ult here.
Now Inspired trying to step up.
Nocturne ult will be down. Nami Wave will be down. Okay, Saint has a flank TP. Morgan goes in. This is even going to be good. It's what Inspired heals so much off of. Saint Victor ults, zoning off core, and LYON. Morgan got really low. Dokla is just putting in so much work. I mean, yeah, Dokla is just completely scaled the Nivea at this point. Half of them can't even play. It's like, you can't even walk into W range on core. You can't walk into auto range on LYON. You can't walk into Q range on Jax without sitting on the Anivia. Like, it's so unplayable. Dokla's just hitting the base. I mean, it's good here. Just let the team push. Yeah, I don't think you'll get more than an inhib. Inspired takes the Drake. I wonder if these people... Yeah, I think they should die eventually. The chains don't hit. We're TVing behind them now. Is that better than getting the inhib? Oh. So he does R before the tethered comes in. He can't stay there. LYON has enough damage to actually just auto him down. They do lose core. They're going to start the Baron. They can't take it that well. Tank it that well. but
Too good.
they know Jose. Dokla. A lot of people, with the whole Castle Dokla thing, a lot of people really hate on Dokla a lot. But I see a lot of people actually, especially on YouTube comments, calling him the worst top laner in the league. I don't think this is true. At least not necessarily. I think Dokla's a player that has a lot of upside. I mean, he doesn't have like a ton of pop-off games, right? But I think it can't be understated, especially in Fearless Draft, how valuable it is to have a player that's willing to play just about everything. The fact that he's willing to go the Anivia, every range top, play weak side, he'll just play any champion that you need him to play, and he'll do it decently. And I think that's insanely valuable.
Yep, he puts up the wall. He doesn't let them escape. He used his ultimate
like very nice.
Both times very well to be able to zone right there, slow them down. Uses the flash, upgrades his arm guard into the Zonias, and got another use of it now.
And I think people also,
LYON have
I don't like using results generally as a way of like measuring how valuable someone is on a team. But you have to look at Dokla as a player who's every single time he's come on a team in like the last 3 years, the team has overperformed. I was like, it just is what it is.
We were talking about nearly a void staff for Dokla. They just got so much gold. They're already up 9,000 gold. Plus they are on soul point here. They don't even have to rush because they are playing.
It's not proof that he's good, but it's certainly some evidence for it.
Feels like he is having a field day. They're not able to put any pressure on him. The rest of the LYON members are creating so much space for this Corki, who is now ridiculously strong at this point of the game.
Yeah, 4 item Corki has come in.
Time to lock in and defend.
He is one-tapping anyone he can hit. I like that wall from Dokla.
Coming out from LYON. Saint putting the pressure on the inhibitor here in mid. Top lane tier 3 Turbid is still standing with about half HP. Bottom lane Morgan tries to clear.
They're still looking for Berserker. They see him on the Phaelite, but he kind of knows.
Morgan, of course, will not be able to reach the fight as
making a play on Morgan. They're not going to find anything.
Stolen,
That cube does a lot of damage, man.
No value to be found. Morgan is far back enough that he doesn't get caught by this attempt from LYON.
Yeah, Morgan playing it pretty safe there. A bit of an ambitious attempt. I mean, had the Abscond Duck connected, then the
LYON just have to slowly win the game, pretty much. It doesn't look like they're going to collect too much off this Baron, but they're hugely advantaged on Soul.
Gold to Dokla, so has fallen very far behind, and Saint just completed Death Cap. It just feels like keeps getting worse and worse here for TL, but their carries are still strong. Yon's on 4 fully completed items, and Quid is
Yon also did get 4 items, that's true.
Wants to get that death cap online, but still
it's just way harder for him to hit this game.
I'm struggling.
As long as Saint Inspired don't int their positioning, it's not easy for Yon to pump damage into the enemy team without taking damage back.
And, you know, you go full in onto Yon, and he gets that Featherstorm off early. All of a sudden, the counter engage comes through. That is the world I think it has to happen in. But LYON are playing these team fights out so well. They're not over-committing. They're not just throwing themselves in.
Yeah, but it's actually okay because especially at this point in the game, LYON don't actually need to engage onto the enemy team. I mean, you have plenty of ways to avoid TL's engage and pick tools, and you actually have better zone control and poke. So you actually don't even need to play to engage onto Yon. You can just sit here with Dokla and Berserker and Isles throwing their abilities because they have position from all their waves being pushed from the Baron that they actually don't even need to engage onto Team Liquid.
It's full build Silas in side lane who's already dangerous. If you add the
they can actually just sit here and hold the position forever.
How do we ever like really get out of our base, out of our
and eventually with the Soul and probably next Baron, they'll just be too strong for TL to even think about contesting them on their Nexus.
Yeah, I mean, it's always so interesting because, you know, when you think of Anivia Wall, you think of it as a catch tool, but in fights later on into the game, you can just wall
it's an everything
carries,
tool.
Right?
Creating terrain so OP.
Use that aggressively. You can just wall out Yon.
Wow.
Just chunks
that was insane damage. What the heck?
HP. You could see him waiting there inside that red buff pit, seeing if he could find.
I just realized that Core also bought him Mikhails. I think it's probably not good to buy Mikhails here. Well, I don't know. I guess it's mostly so you don't have to worry about, like I said, the tether or the Sedge ult, because you also have Sedge ult. No, it's fine. It's a fine Mikhails.
It's so crazy to get in.
A little bit of jungle fight going. Saint throws out his ult to nowhere. Morgan TP's into everybody. I think he got worried and wanted to TP before Nocturne ult came in, And then he ends up TPing into a really troll spot where his team doesn't want to play. They got walled off for a bit too. Well, so they're just going to lose the soul instantly. Normally I'd say it's better to just fight this anyways, but I think Morgan is actually so important to TL, especially with the way he's been playing this game, that I don't think they're going to be able to win a fight without him. I think they might actually have a better chance fighting with Morgan than against the Soul 3v5 or 4v5. Hex Optics for Corki comes in. Super nice thing about having an extra item slot on Corki is you can actually more effectively build crit items.
Looking for the 100% chance.
Yeah, they're putting so much pressure on TL to make the move.
He still has an extra slot, so he can get 100% crit if he wants. He probably won't, but he can get 75% of crit comfortably and still buy like a GA or whatever, a Bloodthirster or whatever. He feels like his best here. He'll probably end up getting GA if it even goes that far.
Or something on somebody, but even rolling the dice there, not able to find anything. And so LYON will have another very easy setup this time for Baron. It was already hard to approach the Soul. Now trying to approach a Baron when they have the extra Infernal damage on top.
You have the Infernal. They're waiting for Baron, right? They're just going to go hit the Baron now.
Observers highlighted the ward up there placed by Team Liquid in that top lane side brush, but unfortunately for TL, even if they want to teleport someone up there to make some crazy flank,
this position is just too strong.
TP, the only one that could possibly do it.
I mean, that's just through his, I don't even know what that passive's called. The Crown of the Shattered Queen passive.
So TL, they are just going to go ahead and use that teleport from
Nope, they're just going to start hitting it. Dokla cancels the soul. I think he wants to use it in this choke here. Yeah, he placed it a little far forward, so it's not covering the whole thing. But it's still fine. It gets Yon and Core off. They come out to mid lane and stop hitting the Drake. Because mid wave? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm too low elo to understand. Morgan looking, he gets the dry flash onto Berserker, but he's just completely one-tapped out the gate. Berserker gets out, Saint's all the way in, they got peeled from the wave. Dokla is really strong. Wow, they one-shot Quid, or sorry, they one-shot Saint with Quid. Inspired's in GA. Dokla is all the way in there. Nice Zanya's R, that huge from Dokla. Holy frick. TLAW actually found an angle that's so big from Dokla. Wow, big. Oh my god. Wow. He shrunk. Oh my lord. He's out of Hex Optics. Yon's getting spaced. He has Hex Optics. Look at him. Nice flash from the Q. Oh my lord. Berserker Penta. Check this out. Check this out. I didn't even notice this, by the way, the first time around, so props to my friend who actually pointed this out. So if you look at Jose here, right? Let's see. His Protoplasm has procced, and Protoplasm gives you a bunch of extra size while it's going off. And so as Jose looks for a counter engage here, he Qs on the Isles to try to CC him, which who's to say if that might even matter, but look. He shrinks, his Protoplasm finishes, and he shrinks and he misses his Q onto Isles. And then he just ends up getting blown up by Berserker. Crazy little detail of the fight. And then really well played from Berserker. Yon got completely spaced here. Did Yon have a... Sorry, the game's pretty much over here, so I'm just going to look at items and stuff real quick. Did Yon even have it? Yeah, so Yon has no Hex Optics. So he can't compete with the range as the kills go on. Sure, Berserker just walks up for a Q here, but he actually feels safe next to his team, so he doesn't even burn anything. Saint goes in so they can play the other side of the fight. Yon ends up getting massive feather value here later on. I kind of want to see that. This is really big from Dokla. They found really good angles from TLAW, so that they're actually able to play the fight. Dokla, huge R here. Nice damage from Berserker. He's playing this really beautifully. He's always on the edge of the fight. Kites away from Jose, who gets shrunk. Unlucky. Hits big R right there that kills two, essentially. And then just gets the space Yon for the Penta. Berserker's too good. Berserker diff. It's like, what are you supposed to do when the enemy's, 80 carry says Berserker on their nameplate and yours doesn't? He's just too good in those situations. That's why you love Berserker.
Berserker went crazy in that fight after Saint got shut down. A pentakill, a clean ace, and they are taking this series.
Team Liquid undefeated for
Very
5
nice.
weeks of regular season. It was a battle all the way.
I thought it was a fun
down the
game. I think it's
wire
actually
here in
really
this
fun to watch the top teams
40-minute
play against
game
each other right now in
number
LCS.
3, but
It's all
LYON
really,
will
really close.
triumph 2-1.
And with FlyQuest,
Oh my
going to
goodness.
5 games with
That is
C9, maybe I'll
everything,
review one
dude.
of those
The
games
Zonia's
later.
on Saint,
It
then the
just,
Guardian
it makes
Angel
it
on his
so
side,
good.
then
It looks
Dopo
like
goes to
every
the
top
front
4
line.
team,
He
and maybe even
uses the
Sen
Zodiac,
could slip in
uses
there,
the
could beat each
egg,
other right
all
now.
to create all
So
this space,
it's
and
super
Berserker
hype. It's super hype.
gets
I'm
them
hoping
all.
that, you know, running this absolute gauntlet of a playoffs will, you know, help Western teams improve into MSI. G2 is also going through it. I think they went 5 games to MKOI, which I saw that they were like 10k gold down or something at one point in that last game, so they probably should have lost. Maybe Europe's not looking as good as I originally thought they were. But we'll see. Hopefully both of them start looking crazy as we go to MSI.
And that is going to set up for an exciting final week where we still do not know who is going to be the
What's this? Oh, don't worry about that later. Alright, I'm gonna get up for a sec, grab something to drink and use the bathroom, and then I'm gonna start playing some games. I was talking so much. I'm gonna get a sore throat from this. I'm gonna need some tea after. I still want to react to the dev vlog later too. But that's only 7 minutes. So probably play 2 games, react, play 1 or 2 more games. And I really want to put out some shorts today. That's my other big thing. Alright, Shaco support. I mean, it's usually miss more than hit, but I think it technically can be good. I just never see anyone pop off with it. No, I think I need to get going. But generally, the team playing something that can dive might be good. Maybe I'll pick some Cully this game. Might be better to start off with something a little more comfortable. Let's see what our jungle goes. Pretty sure support Shaco is just always AP. So if our jungler picks something AP here, I'll just like run the Yone or the Zed. To get the Shaco going first. That's probably for the best. They'll probably lock in the jungler here, so it'll be jungle going, and then maybe Jhin going. You're going 100% nut. Yeah, so I don't know what that means. So, you know, I'm just gonna trust that that's a good thing. Let's see, jungle Olaf, bot Ezreal. Let's just see if my Jhin will pick here. Come on, trade me. Alright, you're reported. It's what it is. Who's going AP? We'll just play the Yone then.
One to cut, one to...
Zed's looking better this game, but I couldn't find him in my champions in time. Jin's a bit sad into Olaf. I think otherwise we're kind of fine. Malphite doesn't sound like he'd be very good stylistically, but he can build Thornmail super effectively, which is going to be even better if they lock in, you know, Volibear. Then Thornmail is going to look like just the most broken item in the whole game right here. It's a dodge. That's kind of sad. I thought that looked kind of hype. Yone into that comp does do damage, plus it's good with the Malphite, and Malphite again, super crazy Bramble Vest builder. And they all need to hit the heal. See what happens here. I might ban Shaco if my Shaco guy isn't here. I hate playing in the Shaco a lot, so if my guy that plays Shaco isn't here, I'm just gonna ban it. Okay, we're banning Shaco.
The joke's
Is what it is.
you.
Both teams ban Shaco. I mean, it's to be expected. Shaco is such a criminal champ. So disgusting, especially jungle. I mean, like, I have a special hate for Shaco jungle as a mid laner because I'm just like, every time it's level 2 gank mid. You would have been scared of what I played instead of Shaco. I'm a terrorist. Well, if you're on my team, then, you know, I feel like it's hard to be picking worse than Shaco. Not that I don't think Shaco support can be good, just, you know, on average in my games it doesn't work out. But, what else? What do you pick if you're not playing Shaco? It has to be something psychopath. Full tank Zill max slow. That is toxic. That's actually probably better than Shaco's support, to be honest. Yeah, I should have left the Shaco up. That you're right. That probably is worse, actually. 99% speed slow with no CD. Yeah, it's true, right? You just permanently keep it up with your W. They're practically rooted. I think there's a lot of cool strats like that people don't do. We have Seraphine, Samira bot lane with Shen. The frick am I supposed to play here? Katarina? I guess it's a Katarina game.
Violence
What do you do?
solves everything.
I have been called a terrorist of support for a reason. You are a support terrorist. You sound like one. you play Shaco Zillion's tank support with slow max. Like, I have no words for you. Let's see, we're going this. It's whatever. I'm a different kind of terrorist lately. I just run down every game. But my win rate's slowly climbing back up. Please don't be a mid Irelia, because I need Conqueror into mid Irelia. But there's 2 other mid lane champions on the enemy team. I'm gonna be really sad. I have a video of me perma-stunning someone for 2 minutes straight. What? How many items do you have? Like, how late in your build do you have to get in order to perma-stun someone? The enemy Cassante was 23 kills and 0 deaths, and was 1v5ing till I just said no. Well, yeah, because it's a slow, right? So Well, plus with the repeated stun. He only has 1 W, right? Infernal Soul, you only need 30 shards. 132 ability haste. Okay, so it's a really, really high haste build. Well, even getting 130 ability haste isn't even that bad. Because if you go... I know if you go Legend Haste plus Shard plus Transcendence plus you go Seraph's Horizon and what's the other item? And Crypt Bloom. That's like over 100 haste. Plus blue buff, you're like 113 haste just with that. So you don't even necessarily need a bunch of Infernal Shards. Unless the 20 haste you're missing off that build really matters. Yeah, I know it's full tank. I was just thinking you could technically infinite stun without the full tank. Take Jack of all trades. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess part of you wants full tank so you can actually stay in range to use your abilities. Because you're kind of short range on Zilean. So you don't want to die while you're trying to infinite chain somebody. It's 0.4 second off from infinite stun with max CDR. Uh-oh. 0.4 is still generally going to be good enough, though.
Intriguing.
What am I playing into? Please not the really. Okay, we're playing into TF. Playable.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Without Infernal.
Why? Because I can.
So what? You see Infernal Soul spawn, and then you just run around collecting, you know, chimes, or like Infernal Soul Cinderellers, like your bard?
To the point.
Oh, frick. It's cooked. Just don't let me get queued. Oh, I took the queue. That was bad. I took too much damage for that ward. I didn't even place the ward. I couldn't place it because Kazik was there.
Ready for trouble.
Then my ult was on 8-second CD. Goddamn.
Never play fair.
I wonder if Lee Sin will cross. No, I just go to the red side. It's cool, it's cool. We're fine. What was that? I just have to chill to level 2 here. If he uses his W bad, I can just get a trade. He still has 2 pots, though. 2 minions. Maybe I can get a bounce on him here. Not quite.
Only fools hesitate.
Oh, I have 3. Okay, it's fine. I'll lose my cannon. Pretty good. We have a lot of kill threat right here because he has no ignite or anything.
No going.
Just kind of all us. Infinite. Oh! Died to minions. I mean, it's fine. We're Katarina, right? So we'll take dying to minions for the kill. The wave gets in too. So we're pretty happy with that, I think. Wave will come back. Aesol bot might be a nice little roam later. Need someone to CC him out of his W, though, is the biggest thing.
Why? Because I can.
He's tilted, the melee inted him.
An enemy has been slain.
Come on, bro. Oh, Kha'Zix is here. I got hit by that, really? I should have chosen to trade on TF instead, to be honest. I just thought they'd take the all in. They didn't want it. He's not CSing very well. It's really bad to miss CS on TF because you get your extra gold for actually last hitting. I mean, it's bad to miss CS on every champ, but just especially so since you're so gold reliant.
Never play fair.
There's something I can move to. They're both low. I might just walk. He's kind of outplaying really hard. I'm gonna full commit to this. I have the scuttle move speed. I don't have flash though.
Without mercy.
Come on, I just need EW range.
An enemy has been slain.
It's fine, she's dead.
Slain an enemy.
Good enough. We won't go for Kha'Zix here. He's too greedy.
Has been slain.
I can get a plate though.
Ready for trouble?
Just go back here. It's really good that he knows to go and click my wave here. I see a lot of people that would just let it go to the void. You can't really push it though because he's Shen and he doesn't have his Tiamat. Looks like we're getting Drake too. Kha'Zix is up and he technically can get there though.
Only fools hesitate.
They have to be a little bit careful. TF is 6.
Clear as day.
I like it. Unmatched.
I don't know what that guy's doing. He just didn't through. I'll just shove this.
No going back.
Oh, he's just TPing back the lane. That's so bad. Using your first R to TP back to lane is just one of the worst things to have to do on TF. I mean, it's like, if you can't find another angle, like, sure, go for it, but it's just, you really, really want to be getting a lead off of it.
Killing spree.
Bot lane's going well, too. I mean, naturally. Asol's looking to scale. Makes sense that Samira Seraphine would be crushing the lane. Did they get him? They get him, too. Nice.
I've made my choice.
I'm not actually going to take this trade. I want my wave. Lucian's kinda... It's fine. I think I'm strong enough that even if he kinda ints it, I can make a play. He's on insecking. I'm gonna come down to this bot play, I think.
Why? Because I can.
They have to push out the next wave if we want to dive it. I'm just gonna go back mid. TF's looking too. He has no ult though. It's kind of cool. We're in such a good position here. We'll just chill and do Katarina things. We'll just keep threatening the roam bot over and over and over again. They'll int one day. Phaelites are too OP. They're basing for items. TF is missing again, so he's probably also basing. We'll shove cannon. I don't really have anything good to buy. Maybe I just pick up my sword shoes. Wave's not great either. I think we just shove one more.
Ready for trouble?
Sleep this, walk here. I'm just gonna channel my recall. I think Sword Shoes is my best way to get stronger right now. I'll be able to get around the map a little quicker this way too. They seem just decided to start Crab, which is kind of fine.
I like it.
But I'm not going to be there first. When our top laner was also based. Let's see how fast he dies. I'm coming. Shen ult comes.
No
An
going
ally
back.
has been
He gets
slain.
away. I'm coming here. I have no abilities yet.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Alright, she messed up.
Shut
Oh.
down.
Nice. Oh my. I need the W flash away. I didn't have my camera panned. I was too focused on the other two. It's good. He dies too. Nice. Yeah. Shen smurfed it too. Nice. Yeah, I guess I'll sell it for bounce up. Bounce up's not that strong, but I do auto a lot in Katarina,
Friends close and
so we'll take it.
enemies guessing.
This is the most awkward part of buying Gunblade, and I think it's the main reason why people don't build Gunblade on Cat as much as maybe they should, just because it can be a little bit awkward when you're not at it yet. But when you scale with both AD and AP, this item gives so much value. Because it's over 120 raw adaptive force. AD is not a 1-to-1 with AP.
I've made my choice.
I don't really want to tank this, so I'm going to kite it in this direction. That was bad, I misplayed. I didn't have range. I meant to flash on my dagger, or E flash on the dagger, but I didn't have range. That was really bad. That was super ugly. I've been playing a good game, and then I had that range miscalculation. Oh, it's such an inter. I was the one with the lead there.
Why? Because I can.
It's fine. We're gonna hit Nashor's next. Nashor's is much better on Cat. It was already a good Katarina item, but it pairs really well with Gunblade because attack speed scales how well your AD affects your ult.
Blood for Noxus.
This is annoying. I'm just gonna let her channel over your call. I want the plate.
To the point.
Yeah, if it's here too.
Intriguing.
Doesn't turn into anything. Does he have like an insect he's trying to do or something?
Ready for trouble?
I mean, the gold card's out, so you're probably not going to get it off. Like, he's never going to take it while you have the gold card out under tower. Just hit gold card. Shut up. Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Too easy.
Actually get out of that power shot. I don't know where Kha'Zix is, so I might just be dead anyways, but, you know, we had to shut him up, right?
Only fools hesitate.
We can't let this guy ego on my teammates. It's not cool. Gotta have the homies back. I'm a little low anyways, and I just used my ult, so I'm just gonna shove this. Oh, hi Aurelia. Yeah, well, what do you do? She has Bork dudes, there's not really any getting out. I shouldn't R though. Why should I R though? Call this area to match. Yeah, that's why I pinged away from there. I didn't think it was good to take that. Man, Aurelia gets mid. If we get top, we got first. Aurelia got first. Unlucky.
Never play fair.
TF's top now. I might have to roam top here because Shin's fighting mid. Actually, I think I just go. Yeah, she's backing off. Just take cannon here.
Keep friends close and enemies guessing.
Yeah, let's get on Kha'Zix here. Ooh, hold on. Kha'Zix is somewhere around here too. Yeah, there he is. Man, I'm lower level than everybody because I'm moving so much. There we go. That's his flash, which is good. I'm just gonna push this next wave. We're gonna do Herald. I think Herald's a bit of a fake objective, but we're here and we have Prio on it. Where's his TF ult going? Bot, I guess. Come on, Kha'Zix, come here. Oh, he actually got it. We're not gonna kill him for it, are we? I don't have Gunblade yet. We can't just rage chase the Kha'Zix. Yeah, let's go behind, just for fun. Lee, no. Kind of entered the whole video game. Yeah, well, we probably do that. But we did end the whole video game. Just need to fight with Kata? True. I mean, if Samira and I are fighting on the same screen, it's really dangerous just because we both reset. So it's just like whoever you let pop off is gonna carry the fight. I'm gonna walk bot. I think Samira should walk towards mid. I'm already here to cover this wave. Alright. Drake is spawning. I have a lot of gold in the bank. Let's take this plate real quick. Lee Sin's not ready yet. We'll just take the whole wave.
Ready for trouble?
Something's breaking out mid. We should clear this. No one's behind this TF right now. I want to use my abilities. Okay, let's just split. They're just not contesting. Oh, wow. Can you get that? Okay, yeah, it's not the cleanest one I've ever seen in my whole life, but it'll work. Nice. Alright, nice. We got so many kills there. We're so good. Let's go. Alright. Oh my lord, so much gold. I won't do the book. Let's go alternator. Actually, it's not even a good alternator. Should I have just gotten like Zanya's or something? Ah, who cares? We'll just kill him first.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Yeah, mid. We'll just let Samira have the next wave and we'll run bot. I wonder if this guy W's away if he can actually even run.
No going back.
He does see me. He has to W early. Yeah. If I get my E on him, I think I just do enough damage that I can kill him before he floats far enough away. I should actually kill this ward this time. Oh, Kha'Zix is here.
Too easy.
He flashed. Ah! Whoops. That's a fed Kha'Zix. I didn't even realize he was fed. I just felt so strong that I thought there's no way I could lose, but he actually outplayed me there. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost certain he flashed. Yeah, it actually tells me he flashed. I'm pretty sure he flashed while he was invisible and went into the bush. Because I saw the scan on, I don't know, something like the burn or something, and he was way farther away than I thought he could be. Oh. Okay, this is nice. They'll probably kill. Nice, Shenton.
An enemy has been slain.
We got the shutdown. I actually can't walk there. Okay, Shen's coming. I can walk here now.
Keep friends close.
Huh? Nice.
You have slain an enemy.
Drake's up soon. I'm gonna walk and clear top. I almost have Shadow Flame, so I just need like 2 waves.
Because I can.
More like 1 wave, actually. I just don't want anything to happen until I get this item. I think it's kind of greedy, but I'm gonna go 1 more. Nah, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. So yeah, we just base for our Shadow Flame here. We'll base for our Shadow Flame. We're gonna look for Zhonya's next. But I really want to be on position for this dragon. Where's Zhonya's? There it is. They're kind of already fighting for it, which is scary. I think Kha'Zix is nearby. Kha'Zix is top with Lee. I'm coming. I'm not gonna get that big ult here. Oh, I got hit by a bubble. That's bad. He got the Q off. That was really bad. I didn't need to get hit by that bubble. I also should have control. Oh, I also should have control worded the push while I was spinning. No, we're not FFing. It was just like a little bad for like a second. I didn't realize I didn't move my my model back to the right side. I probably don't have a stream sniper anyways, but I was using my model to cover my map before, but I had it on the left because I was reacting to LCS.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Two Drakes for 2 Drakes. It's not super easy for us to 1v2 this Aurelia. It is pretty easy for us to 1v2 the Aurelia. I just want vision on it. I don't think they're necessarily doing it, but I don't like that we don't have vision on the Baron while it's the only objective up, and we just made a cross-map play. I don't really want to run mid yet.
No going back.
Okay, I'm gonna clear 1 more wave and I'm gonna walk mid, okay? Okay, 300 gold until her LDR. Big spike.
Never play fair.
TF ult. You just ulted bot for the wave? I mean, we need to wait till this runs out, I think. Okay, there we go.
I've made my choice.
Come on. Come on there. Okay, let's go. Or just literally faker. It is what it is. You know. Kazakhs on the other side of the map. That was really scary. I thought I entered the whole game there. I was planning on trapping the Kazakhs, but it didn't end up working out that way. It ended up being the whole enemy team there, but I just killed them all. Thanks for the Shin ult. That was good.
To the point.
I didn't even care. I mean, it's like, whatever, like 2 o'clock. I probably don't even be too worried about noise, but I've been shouting like way more than I usually do. I'm just getting excited today.
My pleasure.
Okay. I'm not gonna stay on side here. Ooh, they're getting clapped on mid. I'm just gonna walk. Here I got one tap. She's still alive for a second.
Double kill. Shut down. You are
Okay, we were strong enough to clean up the fight. That actually really sucks though that we ended up getting caught out there while I was shoving side with Baron. Really was walking back, I think.
I like
Just a burnt flash.
Let's
Oh. My bad, I should have been there faster. We can just chase her to the ends of the earth, probably.
because I can.
We have Baron still here? We should shove this. I think we should forget about playing Dragon and just shove this wave. Maybe
No
not.
going back.
I'm gonna base, actually. Shannon's ult, he can push this alone. It's not the best purchase, but we're gonna get a Magi here because it's an instant upgrade. We're just gonna be strong here.
Never play fair.
She's dead really fast. Acel's probably gonna backfloat out of there. Backfloat. We get the Drake for free. We do get Shen, so I guess it's not entirely free. But Kazakhs is inting by giving this to us. I thought there was gonna be an actual fight for it.
Keep friends close and enemies
Acel
guessing.
flash is good. I think Kazakhs is nearby and that's why he's playing like this. I'm gonna walk over to Irelia. She has no flash.
Only fools hesitate.
Doesn't matter. Now I ended up kind of awkwardly full build. We'll still just replace Magi's probably soon.
To the point.
My plan here is to fight Irelia. I think I just win.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Shouldn't come out. Okay, we're gonna be on top of this mid play this time. We're not gonna let them collapse on our team super easily. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's fine. Let's just shove mid together for now. Sideways or, well, Maybe Shen should have done the bot side way. You can't push into Asol. We want in, but we don't have a way in. Is that something? Banshees. Maybe I need a field staff for that? That's good. I don't have enough. I should have pressed my Zanyas there, and it would have given time for my dagger to drop. What can I sell this for? 1050? I'm not gonna get Void Staff. I'll save it until I actually have the Void Staff, though. They built a lot of MR. It should be good for my Samira, though, but she's having trouble playing. Maybe I should have just flashed aggressively there, like over the wall or something. But the fact of the matter is, I have so many of my team's resources that I'm going to need to play a fight, I think, well. Or at least better than that in order to win.
Killing spree.
This has to be Rage VOD. There's no way. I don't get it.
Why? Because I can.
Maybe something happened bot and I didn't see.
Never play fair.
Tef is down. I mean, I'd be down to start.
I've made my choice.
Then getting the ranking point on me. Oh, it's here.
And enemies guessing.
Where'd Bug go? Don't get ISO'd, I guess. And I just leave. Nice. That's cool. Can we just go and through bot or something? Who's up? Oh, the FF. Nice. Cool. That was a banger, I guess. Oh cool, we can honor everybody. I like just being able to honor everybody. Alright, on to the next. I need a good cat game in my life every once in a while, or else I lose my mind. This, we ignore this one. Spirit popped off too. I heard it last time I checked, Asol bot was one of the best bot laners in the whole game. I wonder if it's still up there. It's not that high. Where is it? It's not even on the LoL list anymore. I mean, this can't be real, right? Like, what is this? Katarina? Is just, by win rate, the best bot laner? Oh, no, this is by the LoLlytics ranking. She has crazy high win rate. What is this? Am I playing the wrong role, or what? With Ignite Barrier? What? What am I looking at right now? What are the match? Is it winning into Caitlyn? What? It's winning into all the long range stuff. It's actually like losing to Kaisa and Lucian. What? What's its win rate delta? 1%? What? If you don't know the win rate delta, this is the difference in win rate between like the best player and the average player. So that means even if you're not that great at Katarina, it's like your average is still going to be still in like the over 50 range if you're not inting, at least, on Katarina bot lane. That's crazy. I didn't even... What? Do I need to play some Katarina bot lane? My friends do keep telling me that I would actually climb if I played AD carry instead. I don't think they mean playing Katarina, but it sounds more fun. Maybe that'll be a video idea. Karthus is still up there. That doesn't surprise me. I think Karthus, Cass, Vladimir, Zareth. A lot of these AP champs I just think have been really strong bot laners for the longest time. I wish people in Pro would pick them sometimes. I think it'd be fun. Or it'd at least get them nerfed. Really. I feel like that's not what I heard, but I won't debate the Shaco build with the Shaco main, right? If he says he's going AD, that's good enough for me. Can I get a trade here, actually? It is what it is. I can just play some Akali this game.
Fear the assassin with no
Akali
mercy.
has proven to be surprisingly blindable. What are we going to play into? We have support brand. Hopefully our... Ooh, I'm kind of down for a Yone. I could go the Nimbus setup into Yone. The Nimbus setup is really fun. It's cat. Maybe I go bone plating then. And we'll take Overgrowth. The Nimbus setup's really fun because you can just ignite for move speed, and then you don't even have to use half your abilities for gap closing. It's also really fun to just like R flash Shroud on someone and then have a million move speed. They never know where to hit. Go ahead and link one more time. I don't like doing this all the time. Shaco is good, lies. Johnny. Shaco is... I don't know if Shaco's good, right? But I think the nature of being an invisible champion just means that you're gonna be able to get cheese off, right? You're just gonna be able to get people on their timers, or they're going to have their bad ward placement because they forget that you can turn invisible, and you're going to get kills, and you're going to be able to play the game. So even if Shaco's not that good, I think if you're a good Shaco, it's not the invis, it's the boxes. Well, that's kind of true. I mean, for definitely for AP, it's the boxes, right? But I think the invis is what really lets him, you know, actually get kills in the early game. Boxes become kind of like a late game thing. At least on AP. Because he needs haste and good placement to make use of them. Right. This matchup should be winning, but I know plenty of times when I'm on the Katarina side, I found that it's really easy for the Akali to int. AP Shaco sucks. Does it? I mean, I think AD Shaco is better. My general opinion is that AD Shaco has been better for the longest time. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I mean, you definitely have more agency, right, on the AD version, because you can actually go at people and hit them, and I think you do tons of like uncounterable damage. Only scaling is on E. On his abilities, right? But you know your auto scale, right? Wait, don't you have... I think you have AD scaling on passive, because you get auto crits. AP scaling you get on everything. Like, on your ability, sure, right? Wait, don't you have other scaling? Okay, look, Johnny, I'm gonna go to the Shaco wiki, maybe during a death, but definitely after this game, and I swear to God, if I see other AD scalings on there, you're fried. It's just based on passive. Right, but it's like, the scaling on the passive is good because you automatically crit. Or I don't know if it's auto crit, but you get like the damage amp. Oh, whoops. I need to not get stun locked by the Shaco conversation. It's not technically a crit.
Let them see me. They can't stop me.
I think something's a crit. Like I know the backstab. I think the backstab is like damage, just like a flat damage increase. But the Q is like a partial crit or something. I'll have to read the abilities. And ult has no active scaling on clone, but does copy your AD and attack speed. Yeah.
You came a long way to die.
What a player. It's fine. The wave's good. All I need to do is keep the wave like this, and then it'll set up for my Shaco to play. Alright, I'm gonna do my favorite Shaco tech, or favorite Akali tech soon.
Gonna carve my own path. Only good Noxian is a dead one.
She got a lot of HP back. And have over 20 at a time of the boxes. Oh, but the AP scaling makes it better because you can get double. Oh, gotta pay attention. Maybe one shot this. Nice. Quinn's so useless. What a stupid champion. Why would you ever pick this champion?
Can't stop me.
Yeah, I kind of get what you're saying. I do think AP Shaco can be really good, right? But you kind of like Batman, you know? You need prep time if you're gonna play an objective properly. It's even with a lot of haste, it's like 10 seconds a box or something.
How about I just end this?
I should have got the Dark Seal. And passive does scale with AD and Q, but only first hit on Q and backstabs. But AP scales with W, ER, and passive. 7 seconds. 7 seconds? Okay, well 7 seconds isn't 10 seconds. But,
I work
you know.
alone. It's better for everyone.
I think both are viable, but if I had to bet, I look at the AD Shaco damage when he actually gets on a carry, and I'm just like, damn. That's something right there. I shouldn't have shroud, my bad. That would have, she would have been baited if I just walked on the dagger.
It's not about the killing. It's about who's doing the dying.
Plus, I think Cyclosword makes first item lethality feel really good. That's a bad trade there. It's fine.
Wars are messy. My kills are clean.
Nice. Fade in. I'm gonna hit one minion for 6. Oh. I'm so sorry. I misplayed. That's my bad. Frick. My hands just fell off. That's really bad. Hey, what'd I get? Okay, nice. Thanks, you saved me. I got bailed out by my jungler there for that really ugly play.
Everyone's got a weakness.
Oh. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about on either build with Shaco, though. Like, it's so hard to actually play around a Shaco that can just come over any wall and walk into your lane without you noticing. It just lets them get so many early kills. That makes the champion a bit unnatural. He's just never working in regular conditions, at least in solo queue. I mean, in a pro game, maybe they'd figure out how to not int to this. Jungle ward there. I'm gonna show my way up. Brand's gonna kill it. I think Katarina might have just based, but she is missing.
This won't take long.
The jungle's top. I keep forgetting it's Quinn jungle.
Has been slain.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Everyone dies. I just speed things up.
Level 7. I almost have ult back up. I think I just wait till level 7 and ult. I'll have bone plating and everything. Just use her Q. I think I just take an R on here. I'll just take the trade. It's still pretty good for me. She has to base.
An enemy has been
All I have to
slain.
do is not get wrecked on my next timer.
Magic's fine. Steel's better.
So she'll go down a wave, and as long as I don't int back, we're good. Do I just have to go longsword as well? I can go amp tone.
It's not the killing I'm about.
Kind of fine. I don't want to lose my refills quite yet. Now we just play 2 waves, chill. Also with Jack of all trades, you can scale AP effectively because you get the adaptive force even if you're building the... You can only get 5
Skill and
5
steel
stacks
gets
with
jacked.
the AP build, right? If I'm not mistaken. Which is 10. You can get 10 stacks with the AP build?
Many kunai.
Never mind, Katarina's in lane.
Dominating.
I think the jungler might be here, so I'm gonna chill.
An enemy has been slain.
I think she's intentionally trying to bait me into a bad spot here.
I love what I do. My enemies won't.
If you're sup 10, well, this is the jungle Shaco. Oh, right, I totally forgot. You're the guy that was gonna play,
Just don't worry.
Johnny was the guy who's gonna play support Shaco. What support item lets you... Oh, could like a mono regen one or something? Because you need a lot of different stats in order to get 10 stacks of your Jack of all trades.
They can't
Should be bound for advanced stuff. Oh, Alistar's here. Lose my trade. I'm just gonna grade for my Gunblade base, to be honest. I think as long as I have ult, even if she has a Vamp Scepter, she can't win.
You will not stop me.
Still here. Okay. We're still at CS in here as well. Sure, I'll let Quinn kill me, like whatever. Useless champion. Sub item gives mana, health regen, plus gold per second is a stat that counts for Jack of all trades. And HP to start 4 stats right there. I didn't know that gold per second counted. That's crazy tech. Well, I feel like if you're getting 4 stat lines on your support item, Jack of all trades should be a more common occurrence on supports, actually. You're just missing out on, like, potentially 25 adaptive force, like, every game. That's like, what, 450 gold worth of stats or something like that?
Too fast. Too good.
There she is.
No one tells me what to do. Not anymore.
Who's hovering bot? Cat hasn't returned to lane. I'm gonna walk here. I have no ult yet. The Shaco box is kind of clutch here. They're gonna get a lot of damage off. I'm still going all the way. Shaco's coming too. I think we can make this play good. Nice, they didn't even die yet. Wow, nice clean Shaco.
I'm not here to make friends.
Triple kill. An ally has been slain.
Really? Oh, okay. Fair enough. I don't really get anything off my roam there, but we got Quinn Flash and Katarina's obviously just dead, so it was better for us. Yeah, well, that's some crazy tech. You can go lethality boots as well instead of CDR. What's lethality boots? There are no lethality boots. CDR boots is 2 more stats. Well, because it has summoner spell haste. $250 gold turns into magic pen.
Can't stop what's coming.
Oh, I see. You're saying you go lethality plus lucidity boots. MS that is sad. No. You get 4 from your support item, MS, haste, item spell haste, lethality, AP, flat pen, something like this. And you can have max stacks at like 1k gold or something. You need boot. It's probably more like 2k gold, but still pretty solid. It's an interesting spike to play around.
Legendary.
She still doesn't have her gunblade, actually. I didn't even realize. I should be playing up on her more. I thought she was actually a threat.
I'm my own master. Just the way I like.
She's basing here. Can my gunblade hit her from outside of the tower range?
Has destroyed a turret.
Jungle and support are bots. I don't have anything to worry about.
An ally has been slain.
If they're smart.
Amp Tome is 40 AP level 1. Yeah. I almost want to dive her, but I think it's riskier than I need it to be.
Shut down.
Let them see me. They can't stop me.
Ah! I didn't play it very well. I'm a little distracted this game. Ah, Quinn's kind of DPSing the Scion. I guess he's full health Scion. No armor yet. But you can't kill him. What a stupid champion. I'm as well still 10th, so. I don't think so. Oh.
An enemy has been slain.
Ooh, our guys, man. Oh, just walking farm bot. Yeah, I'm not 0 deaths. Whoops. It's okay. Akali's low-key kind of broken. I think her target, or what is essentially targeted damage on her right now, like her R, Gunblade, and Q, which are extremely difficult to avoid, just do so much damage that I can always be useful just because of the amount of guaranteed damage you do at the moment. Trials low. I think I just walk mid here. I don't think I can do anything against this Tristana that's holding.
My own path.
Especially with no ult. Kind of sucks I lost my 6th sense to that. Just gonna push this wave because Smolder's going to the fight. Gross. Can I just get this? Yeah.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with the play now. Why is it so dark?
Has been slain.
It's nice.
I work alone. It's better for everyone.
I'm gonna run to this wave. Brand's taking most of it. I think we let the tower drop. It gives them the objective bounty. Wow, they got 2. It gives them the objective bounty, but they have no one for local gold, and it's 1 tap anyways.
It's about who's doing the dying.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret is
Probably should be bought. It doesn't matter. It's not that big a deal.
Wars are messy. My kills.
That's not good. Damn. He's actually really strong. I'm just running it so bad, actually. I don't think the bot lane thing, it's like whatever. She gets a low health tower, it's a little bit of gold from the bounty. Not optimal, but it's not a big deal. Dying to the Mordekaiser there is really bad. It's completely unnecessary and I lose my ult. I'm just gonna have to run straight to the Drake, I think.
There are over 300 pressure points on the human body.
An enemy has been slain.
Third dragon's gonna be more important here than whatever Mordekaiser manages to get. They really just don't want me to come? I mean, I guess I'll go, but I think third dragon's way more important than him getting a tier 2.
An enemy has been slain.
Plus he might TP in, so it's like, what am I supposed to do? If he TP's in? I almost have ult again. I'll have ult before him. I'm just gonna walk him down here. Well, they got the Drake without me. Oh, that's not good. He got the return kill because he just thought he was stronger than he actually was. Oh. Well, we missed the E, but she accidentally used that minion because of our shroud timing. We'll take it. I think I'll just get a Ether Wisp and go into Storm Torch this game. I prefer being able to go Shadow Flame, but I think it's better to be on tempo with items. I'm not gonna go bot. I'm gonna shove out top. Or no ult.
Not really my thing.
Katarina should be another bot. I think Sion should, rotate into the bot lane here and small go mid. Shaco, give me your shutdown. I hope Shaco never gives anyone a shutdown. It would not be funny at all, actually. Yeah, I don't want to play on this guy anymore. Mordekaiser's really scary. What a champion.
I got a pack full of trouble and nothing but time.
Alright, Sion's gonna go for me, which is nice. I'm gonna rotate down. You died finally? Oh no! Your perfect game.
Magic's fine. Steel's better.
Wait, I suppose there's just 1v1ing the cat. Smolder my goat. It is hard to play into some of these champions on cat sometimes. If he just presses E, then you can't get cat ulted anymore. Yeah, that would be hilarious. No, Shaco, it would not be hilarious if he died to the Mordekaiser. Oh, Quinn's now, but I don't think he's gonna win this one. Oh my, really close.
You can never have
No. The flash is back up.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Why everybody gotta have flash all the time?
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been
I'm just gonna keep shoving here. I can't make it to the play anyways. Might as well just keep collecting turret plates.
An enemy has been slain.
Team's doing pretty well without me anyways. Gotta get lucky every once in a while, right? I feel like I deserve a carry. Here and there. I think I just base.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Actually just get a rod here. I don't know what I'll go into next. It'll be a Rabadon's, or it'll be a Shadow Flame, or it'll be a Zanya's. Whichever. Zanya's is probably the best here. I don't have TP, so once again I'll be on the opposite side of the map from the objective. I don't think we're opening our sides very well, but we're so far ahead it probably doesn't matter.
My enemies won't.
Hey, this Mordekaiser just doesn't think I have object permanence or what? I saw you walk into the bush, bro.
The old ways just don't work.
I think I should just go play the soul, to be honest. Okay, actually Quinn's running top, so I'm just gonna go defend the tower.
They can't stop me.
They're not gonna go to Baron, right? Right? Spaced?
You will not stop.
Quinn's here too, gotta be careful. He can't hit us as the one ability? We're too fast, we're too good?
No one tells me what to do. Not anymore.
This is Quinn, right? Thought I saw Quinn right there. Quinn's top now, or bot now. So we just take the Baron for free? I also feel bad being Shaco sometimes, because you do more damage from backstabbing, but also Baron just destroys you from the back.
Shut down.
I think if we get Death Realm, it's... Oh my lord. Ren got his damage. I just don't want to get Death Realm. I mean, Smolder doesn't want to get Death Realm either. I kind of whiff. Somehow my R didn't hit. Maybe I played that too defensively, and I should just go in to make space for my team. Kind of not playing this game too hot. I don't think... I think I will go as Zanya's next. Yeah, I just want Void, actually. I think I care more about damage right now. And Brand's doing enough damage that... Oh no, I have the large rod. We'll just get that. We'll just get Zanya's. And then we'll either get Void or Rabadon's afterwards. It's hard to say.
So many enemies, so many knives.
What's happening to my Scion mid? What am I looking at, man? Are we scared of the Tristana flank? That's fine. I'll just play it cool. Zanya's is, I forgot, I have Mount Soul. So Zanya's is actually extra good.
Can't stop what's coming.
Let's go play with our Smolder, I think that's correct.
Hold steel and a target are all I
Hmm. What? Okay. She just completely ran it down for free? I guess she's just protesting her team or what? My Scion is recalling under the enemy tower right now. I'm just dying to his LYON reason. I shouldn't have flashed. This Mordekaiser are so strong. My team just kills everyone else, but this Mordekaiser are so strong. Yay, team carry! Yay!
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Has destroyed a turret.
Scion once again is going in. Okay, so he is getting MR now. I figured he would eventually, so I'm gonna get Pen. Smolder's so strong. Yeah, play around the boxes. Alright, 1 minute, Elder. I want Scion to not die, please. Please? Please. I think he's having too much fun right now, and we can lose. Oh, never mind. He just completely one-shot the Katarina post-death. Just kidding. We can't lose. Not possible. I tried. I really tried to make us lose, but I couldn't do it.
Playtime's over.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Nice.
Double kill.
Smolder's too strong.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I really borderline don't have to do anything. Oh, I tried to get my Zanya's off. Oh, Zion sending again. Well, whatever. Yo, I am Masters. You want to VOD with you after a game? Interesting. Are you on my team? You're on the enemy team? Or you just come from the stream? Because I'd be down to VOD review with Masters players. I have to ask to confirm that you're Masters, like by, you know, you add me or something, but I'd be down. Sounds interesting. Oh, you're playing Scion? Oh. I add you on main? Okay. Honor Smolder. I will be right back while you switch accounts. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and grab some water. Okay, let's see. Accept request from rental friend. This is an Emerald account. Is it like past masters or something? Yeah. Look op.gg. Okay. What's this rental friend? OOO. Anyhow, yo, call me. I should have pulled up on sign. Okay. Let me think. Hold on. I actually don't have financial to learn. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I don't actually have like a stream Discord set up. So let me check your account real quick, and then maybe we do League Voice, because I don't want to use my personal Discord. I'll have to set up something that I can use for people who want to Discord after stream. Okay. So yeah, okay. Yes, yeah, Master 24, Season 2, and then Emerald Diamond, but that's good enough. Okay. So I'm going to hit play again. I have the VOD downloaded. Look win rate when I hit Masters? Alright. Let's see. This is Season 2024. Season 2, 2024. How do I look at your specific win rate for 2024? Okay. Here, I'm just gonna... Let's see, do I have this on? Disconnected. Hey, can you hear me? Do you want to be when you get a chance? Yeah, I should be in it. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, sorry. Okay. I was muted the whole time.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. First of all, nice playing with you. I had your stream pulled up on the side, and after you posted your stream onto the link in the chat. To give a little bit of context, I bought the gummy after work, and that's why I was playing on like a lower ranked account.
Yeah.
Yeah, so apologize if I'm a little bit like scatterbrained, okay? But I was watching you play the game, right? And I never really like pulled up people's streams, right? But you seem like a cool guy, and hearing your thought process was like really interesting. So I wanted to break down some of the areas that you were mentioning, like in game.
Okay.
Do like a VOD review, and then just like go over what I was thinking through my like inebriated state, listening to Spotify and having your stream on the side. Wasn't like that serious of an experience for me, but back in the day, I was like top 6,000. I hit Masters in 2024, like fairly early on. And I had a good amount of success. I was playing in like Challenger, Grandmaster lobby at the time. I showed up on like, Tier 1 stream, Night Blue, etc., right? I'm pretty sure I made Antibot crash the fuck out. Yeah, I have like all these like clips of like, it's like ego surfing, when you pop up on stream and it's like, dad, come watch me, right? I remember like pinging all my friends back in like 2023.
I'd probably be doing
like, yo guys, I'm on stream. Yeah, it's a really fun experience, but I guess like when you hit that level, it was then when I realized like, okay, these guys are like not human. Like these guys play the game like on a different level, right?
Right.
And it's like, I have like work and stuff, so that's why I've been like just bouncing between like Diamond 2, Emerald 2. I sort of like burned out of the game. Like those seasons were just so fucking bad.
Yeah.
And yeah. So let's get into it.
Yeah, let's go for it. I'm curious to hear what you
have
to say.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna mute you on League Voice. I'm just gonna watch through your stream. Is there a way you can like reduce the delay? Okay, that's another thing. Did you intentionally put the delay there to like prevent people from like stream sniping or whatever?
So I would intentionally put a delay if I needed to, but to be honest, like I just have latency in my internet, and
okay, I see. Sounds good. So it might be a little bit delayed, but since I can't see your screen and there's no way to screen share on League Voice, you might just like streaming it and I'll just talk to you through the delay on the stream.
It might be easier to mute the stream, and then you'll see the clips on the delay, but you'll hear me.
Oh, okay. It's perfect. All right, let me just catch your stream back up. So the biggest thing I sort of noticed was that you were thinking a lot about, like, even before like any specific moments, just generally speaking, right? I noticed that like you're thinking a lot about what you're doing relative like to the game, and I think it's distracting from your overall like perception of the game, because there was a lot of, I feel like, important times where you should have been looking at the map, trying to figure out like pathing, right, like deciding what you wanted to go next, and I saw a lot of times you were missing context when you were making your decisions because you weren't tapped into the fight on the minimap.
Okay.
You're like looking at your own character, or like walking to lane and just like thinking about, you know, what items am I going to build, what like the enemy team comp. It is good. Like I actually had like a similar sort of situation myself, where I was kind of focusing too much on like what my own individual relation was to the game and the game state and how I would play it out. But over time, I sort of realized that it's very important. It's more important to look at your overall team's relative position than focus on your own, even if it's at the expense of your own gameplay and your own individual contribution.
Okay.
Right? Because especially in a situation where your team is winning, you have 4 other people on your team that have already proven themselves to be very capable. Right?
Right.
You should play around them more than you should be playing around yourself. Especially in this situation.
Everyone was winning their lanes pretty well.
Right. Now, to be fair, this is obviously different because this. What year was this?
This is like plat-ish.
God damn, the game must have went crazy. Anyhow, I think this account was in diamond.
I was like recently emerald, so it might be like kind of mixed plat emerald.
Yeah, makes sense. I think a lot of people are people that just like sort of decay down, or like got busy with life, and then they had to sort of slow down a bit.
Yeah, makes sense.
So playing around like your teammates, obviously, like I would just say like play around like people that are fed. Obviously, people like in lower elo aren't as reliable because they don't have like the fundamentals down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, but generally speaking, even at like lower elo, you should try to play around like your team's sort of overall style and what they're kind of accomplishing on the map.
Okay.
Right. I noticed this like more so not like just as you were playing the game. Like for example, right, there was a lot of plays that I remember making. You missed like some pretty funny stuff. There's like this one moment where you guys were taking Baron, and I was ulting for like 4 people down from bot, all the way up to like the top side, right? And Quinn and everyone else was collapsing. So a moment like that, right? Okay. It brings them towards top lane, right? Yeah. Which is why they were able to, after Quinn killed me at top, they were able to sort of contest you guys on Baron. Right.
Okay, so you might see it in a second on the screen. I think this is probably the moment you're talking about, where Mordekaiser TP's in, the Quinn just chase you down in top lane.
Yep. And it's like, you know you're playing against Quinn, so you know she has like the ability to join up on a fight really, really quickly, right? Like, when you see where I died, you should expect Quinn to sort of come around. Stuff like that, right?
Okay.
Like, it gives you information about the map and about your team. Right. There was also another moment, I think this one was your biggest blunder in the game, where I believe, was it Soul or the Drag? I think it was Soul, right? On Ocean Soul, you were saying that you should come to Soul instead of going to defend top tier 2 from Mordekaiser.
Yeah.
Now, generally speaking, this is the correct play, right? But if you look on the minimap, which I noticed you didn't do at the time, you would have seen that, first of all, we had just picked Tristana, or we had priority on the spot and they weren't contesting it heavily. Also, we started getting a pick on Tristana at the time, and so that fight, before you even respawn and start walking, was already won. Like, this position is so good that the enemy like either has no intention of contesting, or if they do, it's just not possible, right?
Okay, so this is, this is right before the Drake, right? So you guys are starting Drake right now. It's 3rd Drake.
Let me get to live. Yes, it's about this time. So you see like the position, right? If you look at like through your Fog of War. Like, obviously you have like access to the whole map, but if you look from like our team's Fog of War, you can see that like we have the entire jungle lit up, right? Like everything is more or less fine. I don't think is it this one?
I saw Quinn over here too. So a big
yeah, I remember you said like Quinn is coming top, so I'm gonna defend top anyways. But I'm talking about like before this, before you saw like Quinn coming top.
So this
right?
is okay. I'll go back more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where is... So Tristana's on mid, is it...
Oh, hold on, I gotta keep playing your stream. Yes, around like here. No, go back.
Okay.
Back a little bit more before you start walking to Drake, and you were kind of coming out of base.
Okay, let's go right here. Okay, so in base, yeah, let's take it from in base right here. I'll give it a second for the stream to catch out.
Is this it? Yes, so right over here, okay? So play it out a little bit.
Okay.
You see Mordecai's exit. Okay, not that far. Like when you respawn in base.
Yeah, wait, hold on. This should have been me coming from base. Where did I come from base? There we
Go
go.
back a little bit. There we go, yeah. So, okay. Look at the position on the map here. Right?
Okay, I'm looking. So we see Mordekaiser top, we see Alistair
Yeah, you
bottom.
see Mordekaiser top, and you see Alistair bot, right? If their support is not there, you immediately know, like, first of all, they probably don't have vision on it. Second of all, they're showing their support. Like, he's not set up, right?
That's a good point, yeah.
So what's the chance that, like, champs like fucking Quinn and, like, Katarina and Tristan, right? They have no CC, they're not, like, they can't face check. The chances of them being there are really, really low. And you also see Smolder mid, and they're not contesting him, which means they're probably either trying to move into position, or they're just not there. Right? Like, judging by, like, the vision line that you sort of see, even though you don't have vision of enemy blue side jungle, right? Like, you can sort of infer by map clues that, like, even if you are going to meet resistance, right? Even if I can walk there, and Brandon's, like, right behind me, right? We can take Quinn, Katarina, Tristana easily. I could do it, like, by myself and just stall them out. Right?
So pause for 1 second. So two things. So for one thing, I actually really like that point about seeing Alistair bot, and so we know they're probably not set up on Drake. That's actually a really good... I've never even thought of that before. That's a really good thing to think about. The second thing is, I'm not entirely clear what you're saying I should be doing right now.
You're walking towards Drake, right? And you were saying to play for Soul, but in this situation, because you see Mordekaiser top and he's clearing out the wave, and you know it's going to be at turret around the same time Drake is spawning, you should go back to top tier 2 and just defend it, because the Drake is won pretty much anyway.
So you're saying, so I end up defending top, but you're saying by this point I already should.
By this point, you should have already decided exactly.
Okay.
Because you start walking back when you decided, right? And then you saw Quinn top, and it's like, okay, now I should definitely stay top. But I remember you very clearly saying, like, I think playing around Soul here, screw this top turret, I should just go play around Drake here, which I don't think is the correct decision based on the available context.
Because we're so advantaged on the setup anyway, so that I can just have both.
Exactly, and you know that, like, even if it's a fair 4v4, right, you are the least fed member.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you being there won't change the outcome, right?
Okay, so the other thing
maybe
is...
you'll pick up a kill or two, but, like, Drake is borderline secured from this position already. It's such an advantageous, strong spot on the map, you don't need to play around it.
Okay,
so just stop Mordekaiser from getting advantage.
We're not worried about Mordekaiser TPing to the Drake here and it being a 5v4.
You have your E, right?
Well, yeah, so I just have to follow him, I guess. Yeah.
Exactly. And then it's still a 4v5. Sorry, it's still a 5v5, right? You can follow, that's the thing about, like, laning on a Kali. You'll see it's very difficult to lane into a Kali, and this is why a Kali can take Ignite in, like, high elo. Yeah. Is because if you're stalking someone, especially top laners, not only does the Kali have really, really good dueling that lets her survive in the side lane against these top laners, but she can also follow TP.
Yeah,
right? It's a really, really big advantage for a Kali.
Yeah, that's true.
Same thing if you were playing like Shen, TF, something like that, right? If you have a way to, match their TP or roam, you can play around their sideline, right? Now here, what you should have done was that you should have looked where Mordekaiser is. I know you said, like, the whole object permeance thing, like, he's in the bush, but you should still try to, like, get info on it, because he could be TP'ing there. Yeah, well, obviously they have no setup here, but they had a deport or something like that, right? Alistair put it down before he went back, then,
Yeah. So the idea is I just stick really close to him and don't let him TP towards Drake for free.
That sort of makes sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Oh, hold on, I think... If you're talking right now, I think you cut out.
Oh, sorry. So I get what you're saying. If you can hear me okay right now, like, if I just stick on the Mordekaiser here and, make him aware that I can follow him potentially. Let's see, I got a message here. Is this from you? Did you cut out? Can't hear.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. I can hear you again.
Yeah, internet issues sometimes. I get what you're saying. Stick on the Mordekaiser. I already see that the Drake is secured for sure 4v4, so if I just stick on the Mordekaiser and threaten to follow his TP, then we don't necessarily have to lose the tower, and I can still fight the 5v5.
Exactly. And there's a good chance your team wins 4v5 anyways, because Shaco's super fed. Right?
Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
Yeah, like Smolder is very like I think low-key props to Smolder. He was ahead like the whole game. He was doing really, really well.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, right? Like you're winning the Smolder lane, and that's just
Exactly.
super OP on its own.
Exactly, and so it's like honestly, their comp was kind of just doomed from the beginning. I don't know what they were thinking with like Quinn jungle. Okay.
I said it in the game myself. I was like, Quinn's such a useless freaking champion. Why
Yeah,
has he ever been
exactly.
this?
Dude, you should have seen some like the fucking clips of just me running around, bro. I was having too much fun with that game. You're right.
I literally said it. I said you're recalling under my opponent's tower. You're having too much fun in this game, and then you went. You killed the Katarina while you were post death. I was like, oh my lord, this guy is just he's making fun of them on stream. It's crazy.
Dude, I'm literally playing in like the fucking like grade school league from the NBA. Like, it's not fair.
It was messed up. I saw at one point the Quinn had like Kraken and Dirk, and she was just hitting you. She outed you like 20 times.
Dude, her build is so like it's so bad. Look how long I live here, by the way.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. You can just tank 4 people for free.
And you take multiple towers at the same time. It's so funny. This Scion
exactly. Yeah, like there's one thing that like I should have TP'd out here instead of recalling or like trying to like walk away because that's my putting this way on my part, right? I know like Quinn. I should have known that Quinn is really fast and can catch up. Yeah. But from like this perspective, right? You see like I die, Mordekaiser is in. You know, you can assume Quinn's coming on like fairly soon too. At this point, this was like a really bad fight. Shaco gave up bounty and everything. This is like a throw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this should have never happened.
Yeah.
As soon as you saw like me backing out, yeah. Exactly. And that's what it drags on. But yeah, like this, it's a waste of Baron, right? Because 2 of your members lost Baron, especially like your tank, right? And then you guys have to reset and wait for them. Like going back in here, I can kind of see it, I kind of don't. Like this is, I don't think this is the worst part of the play. I think this is like, whatever. Maybe you win this fucking coin flip, right?
Yeah.
I think like before definitely should have just backed off sooner.
Yeah, I think you're right there. And then it's like, it's not actually about the mechanical misplays in the fight. It's about not having taken it in the first place.
Exactly. It's like the foresight, right?
Yeah. Was there any other like moments you had in mind in the game?
I think these 2 were the most like sort of outspoken, but yeah, I would say like generally speaking, like try to just be more cognizant and aware of like what's going on in the map. You know, pan to them when you're walking to lane. You know, just checking on them instead of just you know, looking at your character or yeah, just try to like pay more attention to what's sort of like the map state, not only just like the fights, but like generally speaking, the relative position your team members have to their opponents in the game.
Yeah. Right? Do you use F keys to pan, or do you use your mouse to pan?
No, that's fucking fake. I don't know about no fucking F keys, bro. Like, it just you have a mouse, you have a mini map, just click on the mini map.
Yeah,
They'll tell you like a lot more information, and it's like no, it's disorienting, right?
Yeah, like I feel like I would instantly drop a few ranks if I tried to start using F keys. But yeah, just panning around the map.
Bro, we ain't faker, bro. We're not like
we're
that.
not faker. Yeah, tell me about it. All right, well. I appreciate you coming on and doing a little VOD review. That was fun. I have some other things I'm going to move on to now. But I do appreciate you coming.
Absolutely, man. And yeah, like if you have any questions or like you want like to queue up or do like another review, sure, go for it.
Yeah, I would love to do that sometime.
Take care, man. Have a good one.
Later. Okay, so that was cool. That was unexpected. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm probably going to end up playing 1 or 2 more games, but first of all, I'm going to do a react to the new dev update that came out. Let's see if I can find that real quick. It's only 7 minutes, so it's not going to be that long. Let's see. And then, yeah, 1 or 2 more games. I saw something about ranked 5s. I don't think it's a big dev update. I'm really hoping to wait and see what they have for, like, next season. Next season's supposed to be really big, apparently.
Hey everyone, I'm Paul, also known...
Alright. We have the homies, Medler and Pabro. Let's see what they have to say about what's coming up. Play, please.
known as Pabro.
And I'm Andre, also known as Medler. Today is May 4th. May the 4th be with you, if you observe.
I observe as well, my child.
Alright, anyway, we're here to talk about Season 2, Act 2.
To kick things off, we wanted to give you a little bit of info about our new champion Locke, who will be slinging nails and taking names on the Rift in patch 2613.
It's not time for Locke to step completely out of the shadows just yet. But let's just say that if you're a fan of
I think Locke is their Demacian assassin. I still wish they'd just come out with Katarina's dad as champion, but whatever. I'll take a new assassin. It's fine.
Assassins who offer high burst if you get your setup right, Locke might be your next main.
Trap assassin?
Outside of Locke, though, we have an update to ARAM Mayhem, and the team will talk about that right now.
Howdy gamers, I'm Riot Vlogs.
And I'm Eduardo Riot Cadmus Cortejoso, and we're here to talk to you about ARAM Mayhem.
To start, we just wanted to let you know that it's been such a fun ride working on Mayhem since its launch in October. You've all been playing a ton, and we've had a lot of fun watching your highlights, like being the tiniest little Twitch and living your ultimate rat life.
We're also working on some planned updates for 2026 right now, and have just started talking about what 2027 could look like as well. Speaking of which, let's talk about the update that will be going live in 2612, as well as some of our longer term goals for updating Mayhem moving forward.
First up, we're removing the trait system. Our intention was to give you more ways to strategize when picking augments. Plus, it could provide some wacky alternative playstyles you'd never think of, like Stackosaurus.
Yeah, I think the trait system has been really weird in ARAM Mayhem, just because you hardly ever get one. Like, some of the ones you get, and sometimes you'll get one and it'll feel really good, like the one where you get a bunch of gold coins that drop on a kill and everything, but otherwise it's really hard to even get any of them, and some of them don't even feel like they do anything. Like, maybe you'll get like a little bit of auto cast cooldown, which isn't very entertaining.
For example. But rather than providing increased strategy, it often felt like you lost options because it was trolling not to choose a traded augment. And on top of that, beyond this illusion of choice, it just feels giga bad in games where you just get unlucky and can't level up any of your traits.
Yeah, also
At the same time, we know that some of the trait effects have actually been really fun to play around. So while we're scrapping traits, their effects will continue to live on in the form of new augments.
So don't worry. You'll still get to go wee woo wee woo, or get an absurd amount of stats.
She's this stupid champion.
Outside of removing traits, we've also got some changes to augments, including around 50 new ones. And in addition to more of the augments that you've come to know and love, we're also adding an entirely new kind of augment, ability augments.
These ability augments will help enhance champ abilities, and can manifest very differently depending on which champion takes them. One example is multi-shot, which splits projectiles, shooting them in different direction. So if you take this on Blitzkrieg, you might grab over half the team in one hop.
That's cool. I used to do this thing with my friend, like back in middle school. We used to come up with champ ideas. One of our favorite champ ideas was one that it could place a gate, sort of like a Jace gate, and any projectile that your team threw it or went through it would split into multiple projectiles. And so it's cool to see that this idea is kind of being implemented here. I think it's a super toxic idea. I want 3 ash arrows though.
Or if you take it on Vel'Koz, you can fire 3 plasma fissions, with each splitting into 2, so you can do some next level geometry and proc your full passive in one ability with the proper triangulation. Our goal for Mayhem is to keep the fun, fast-paced experimentation while adding a healthy amount of variety with each update. We'll be doing these thematic updates with augment drops, balance updates.
Balance within reason.
And within reason. And we'll continue to experiment above all else.
We want Mayhem to be home for the memers, the dreamers, and everyone who just wants to find that chaotic fun that the mode can offer.
That's just scratching the surface for what we have planned for Mayhem, but you can find more in the new dev blog that we released today.
Is half of it ARAM?
In other ARAM related news, we're going to try something out in a couple of regions for a few patches. It's a thing you can buy for 1350 RP called ARAM Wardrobe. It lasts for 30 days and lets you use most epic tier and below skins, released before 2026, in ARAM and ARAM Mayhem.
We'll be testing in Oceania and Brazil, so let us know what you think, whether you get the chance to try it out or if you just have questions and thoughts.
I think ARAM Mayhem's
okay,
like that.
Speaking of skins, you know what Season 2 really needs, Andre?
I'm sure I have no idea what you're going to suggest, Paul.
Demons at the beach.
Hue, Brand, and Prestige LeBlanc will be coming out in the Sinful Shores skin line in patch 26.12.
And after that, we'll have High Noon skins for Akshan and Locke, as well as Broken Covenant skins for Aurora.
Let's get to the
All right, shifting gears a bit, we want to talk about a new, old, experimental rank queue that we're trying out.
Ranked 5s will be running at set times on weekends from June 26th to September 6th. We know that for a lot of you, playing as a full 5-stack is how you most love to play League, and we want to explore more ways to give 5 stacks
I wonder how this is going to be any different from Clash.
shared competitive experiences outside of Flex, which isn't always against
Or
full
Flex.
groups.
Although you'll need a full group to queue, you won't always have to use the same group every time, so you're free to play around which of your friends are online, rather than needing to pre-schedule with your squad. And if your group has a pretty wide range of ranks, don't worry. There won't be any restrictions on group ranks, so you'll be able to queue with any of your friends.
That seems like it feels like a very, very specific niche. I don't know how many people are actually going to get value out of that.
Now, you might be wondering, why just set times on weekends? To get a really good Ranked 5s experience, we need to match equal skill teams together. When we previously had Ranked 5s as a queue that was on all the time, we didn't consistently have teams of similar skill queuing up at the same time. That led to some pretty uneven matches, which caused people to stop queuing up, further exacerbating the problem. Therefore, windowing helps us get both better matchmaking and better queue times.
In addition to better matches, this allows you to find games faster, with more people playing at the set time. We're still experimenting with the queue, and we'll see how it performs, and of course, keep an eye on your feedback as we go.
You can learn more about it in a dev blog that's out now, so be sure to check it out. Next, we want to talk a little bit about some additional improvements we're making around game. We've been doing work over the past few months on penalties for disruptive and harmful communication, and starting this act, you'll be able to directly report abusive communications in your DMs.
We're also working on a new system that will make it easier to track what honor-related systems you do and don't have access to.
I like the idea of being able to ping specific misuse of communications. I think it's a problem that your only option for reporting people who abuse pings and things is comms abuse or hate speech or something like that, which doesn't feel like it accurately captures what you're trying to report them for, because you don't really want someone to get someone banned for spam pinging by calling it hate speech or something, but you do want it to be clear or flagged in the system that's hey, this guy, he isn't using pings to communicate, he's using them to tell people to kill themselves.
Like honor rewards for the battle pass, chat restrictions, or queue restrictions. We'll be tying this into some upcoming future features as well.
And finally, before we go, we wanted to talk a little bit about MSI.
Okay, MSI will take place in Daejeon, South Korea at the Daejeon Convention Center 2 from June 28th through July 12th. It'll be broken down into 2 stages, play-ins from June 28th to July 1st, and brackets from July 3rd through 6th and July 8th through 12th, with the finals taking place on July 12th.
It'll be kind of long.
Play-ins will use a 4-team double elimination format, after which the top team in each group will qualify for brackets. The 7 teams that skip play-ins are the first seed from each region, as well as BLG, who of course won first stand in Brazil earlier this year.
Okay.
If you're attending in person, keep an eye out for some of the dev team who will be attending the Fan Festa. Be sure to come on over.
So that means the second teams from every region, except maybe China, will be competing for 2 slots, which is pretty goddamn tough, to be honest.
And say, hey, you'll be there, right, Paul?
I sure will, Andre. So if you see me, don't be shy. Come on up and say hi.
Love the rhyme.
Thank you. We'll also be doing pick'ems and crystal ball for MSI this year. So start thinking about your picks before they open on June 17th. And be sure to tune into finals, where we'll have a sneak peek at some of what we have coming for Season 3.
That's not what this is supposed to be?
That's it for us today.
Really?
Be sure to check out the dev blogs, send us some LOC fan art when
Well, low-key, that was a nothing burger. I guess what can I expect from a 7-minute dev update? That's fine. The other thing I want to look at real quick before... What just happened? Everything just closed. Okay, well that was concerning. The other thing I want to look at before getting into it is Shaco builds. I kind of want to look up statistically what's doing well on Shaco right now, because we kind of ended up getting into a whole conversation about AP versus AD, but I'm not really qualified to have that discussion, but I can look at some stats. So right now it looks like our highest win rate items on Shaco are AP. Not on very many games though. What lane is this? I don't know what I'm looking for. Well, let's look for jungle specifically. Yeah, not on very many games. Not a lot of Shaco players going around, so it's hard to even say it's statistically significant. First 3, Blackfire, highest first win rate, except Umbral. There's some 80 options. Anything that has games is, we don't have very many games on this one, so these are the only ones that really count. Umbral is still really high win rate. I would expect Cyclosword to be better, but it actually looks like it's not performing all that well on a Shaco as a first item. Looks like it's performing well as a second item, but actually AP does actually seem to be doing better in terms of stats. Again, it's not over very many games, except like his first 2 items. The 30 days for more data? Alright, let's see. Rental Sun. Increase 30 days. Where is that? 30 days. Is it not already 30? It's probably just this patch right now. Do you know where to increase sample size for 30 days? Click patch 16.11. Oh, interesting. 30 days. Oh, okay. So yeah, we have way more games now. So now we're at 9,000 games on Blackfire, and AP is still looking like higher win rate. It also looks like it's more common. Let's see what AD's build rates are looking like. Okay, well yes, way more games. Thank you for the tip. Let's see. Umberglave's still outperforming in terms of win rate. Cyclosword improves a little bit. Blackfire improved the most. So it actually looks like that Johnny might have been right about AP Shaco. It seems like it's just performing better than AD right now. And I would imagine that AP Shaco is harder to play. Although maybe that could be part of it, is like the players who are good on Shaco are outperforming the players who are bad who build AD. Let's go. We have a win rate delta of 1%, so it's not by that much either. When you're good or bad at the champion, I guess. Well, just thought I'd look at that real quick for fun. Let's queue up for another game or two. What LP did I think I just went 2-0, so hopefully I'm at least almost back in plot 1. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this will probably be the last one either way, because if I win, I'll be sitting nice and be right back in plot 1, or if I lose, it's like... If I lose a game and then play another game and I win the game, then I'll want to play another one, and then it's going to end up being a 5-hour stream, and I don't think I have the energy there for that. I'll probably end up losing anyway, so we'll just make this the last one and call it. So I've pretty much been getting the feedback pretty consistently, actually. Johnny said it, Rental said it, and then I've actually had it pop up on some other streams that I've had where people have said, yeah, pretty much you should probably look at the map more. So I think that'll be like the one thing that we're going to focus on this game, is we're going to try to not just look at the map more. I think the big thing is panning the camera. Actually looking at what's happening so I can assess the situation better. So we're going to try to do that more this game and see what comes of it. Vi locked in, Briar locked in. Game's about to get scrappy. Lulu's good here. It's pretty anti-dive, and it's good with Briar. She's trying to trade out, I think. Well, not anymore, right? 5 seconds. It's the last game, so I won't link this one. Feels kind of bait to... I don't like linking the last game of this stream, just because it's like, well, I linked the game that you're in, and then you came to the stream, and then there's no content to watch afterwards. I feel like it's kind of troll. I'm blinding here. I don't want to play a Akali again. What do I want to play? Vel'Koz is kind of bad here. I and I have AD on the team. Ahri is very blindable. No, I should keep playing Zoe, I think, for now. I just have too many games on it. Oh. I kind of liked how that was shaping up. Ashe Nami looks extremely punishable. We still have our Briar. We have a GP top this time. So definitely looking to play AP. If I have GP and Briar, I might need something that can actually do damage if they pick tankier targets, which means I might not be able to lock in like Zoe or Akali or something like that. I might actually have to pick a mage. It's not the end of the world. Just something to keep in mind. And it's not lost on me that I bounce around champions too much, but I almost just can't enjoy the game otherwise, so it is what it is. There's Ashe again. I love to end the day 3-0. So we're solo AP. This can be good in a lot of different ways. If they don't pick anything tanky, we can... Okay, so they did pick something tanky. Or I'm going to hope Jinx is just going to let us pick here. Because I'd love to be able to... Yeah, nice. I'd love to be able to pick something that's going to do damage in this game. But I got to make sure I have the right champion range, I think. You can get Chow/Gem on locked camera, to be honest, if you're my friends did it. I don't play locked camera. So I play... Okay, well, I do something weird. So I don't have center camera on spacebar. I changed my spacebar to be lock and unlock camera. So, range. They have pick tools though, but part of me wants to play Vel'Koz. I think it's good. Except for the fact that I have to dodge skill shots. I'm gonna play it anyways. It worked last time I did this.
Disintegration.
So I'm still gonna do it. Cool thing I didn't know about the change of Comet. So they changed it so that when you hit multiple abilities, you reduce the cooldown. I didn't realize they added that it actually does more damage now the farther it travels. Up to a double damage on Comet if it travels far enough. Which I had no idea that they did. I thought it was just completely outshone by Deathfire Touch after they made the changes. But actually, at the very least on something like an Artillery Mage, you can get tons of damage, burst damage, just out of hitting a long range ability. It might have unironically been a cleanse mid-game. Chow/Gem locked camera is a little crazy, to be honest. I know... Who was it? Was it Doublelift? I think Doublelift actually had locked camera for a really long time. Like, even as he was a pro. So that doesn't surprise me. I also listened to Xpetu talk about locked camera with LS. He uses locked camera even though he plays Shen. And what he does, he has this cool keyboard where he has 4 space bars. I know one guy absolutely convinced Comet was the most broken thing in this game. Out of every game. That's funny. I was actually running Comet Z for a while. I do think it's really strong, especially if you have a slow in your kit. But yeah, so Xpetu has this cool setup where he has 4 space-bars on his like special keyboard, and he bound the F keys to it, and he plays on locked camera, so it'll just snap back to him while he's playing Shen.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
It's kind of some crazy tech, to be honest. You have to buy a special keyboard. Got him. That's how you know it's GG. You hit first Q. But I could sneak that one in.
Creatures moving increases during dissection.
I might need to work on that mechanic a little bit.
Another entity of value.
I can let her take push here. We're pretty susceptible to ganks.
Humans, simple, messy, yet exceptional.
I want to proc my Comet here, or my Monoflow rather. Sage is on his Raptors right now. Whoa, what a charm. I think I can get back. Oh, I missed the 1Q. It's actually fine though. I know it seems bad because I have TP. Sorry, I don't have TP and she does, but we'll get back to lanes at roughly similar times still. Ghost is actually really effective. And I'm actually still winning on trades. I might just double W in base. I think I want to go tier this game. Okay. I want to try to pan my camera around more. Although, I'm not playing a champion that's going to get a lot of roams off this game anyways. Where's my tier there? Low-key, this was a cleanse. Yeah, I actually said the exact same thing. I was like, you know, I should have just gone cleanse. I cleanse mid here. There's so many cleansable abilities, and it's kind of the only way I can really die. Like, I feel like my range is really good here, but if I just get hit by one of their pieces of CC, then it's doomed. Okay, we're gonna do some. Hit your Q. It's fine. Sejuani's over here. Just started our Gromp.
Endoskeletal, quite peculiar.
Lagging out a little bit. It's fine. She's playing really far back now. I just need to play on this side of the map for the moment since I know Sage is around here. I'm also going to do this ward just in case she comes back around. My bot lane is basing right now. Drake's spawning, so we might just not be playing this dragon. I'm just gonna queue again and I don't want to miss it. I lost the passive. It's kind of fine. I tried Ghost for ult. We'll just push the Leithen back. No one's looking to play anything either, so it doesn't really matter if I lose prio here. We're out CSing too. Lane's going pretty well. Everyone's playing extremely stable. Well, it's kind of weird that I say everyone's playing extremely stable and then we die immediately afterwards. Whoops. Drake's gone. That's fine. We kind of knew we were losing that Drake. Sage's down here. She's getting her scuttle right now. She is low, actually. Maybe I walk on. Okay, she's backing off. I don't want to lose my cannon wave. It's past the point where I can come now.
What else can I discover?
There she is. How's your leave at throw abilities? We'll take it. Oh wow, nice. She's gonna die too now. Okay, yeah. Oh, I had to like lock in for a second there. I knew Sejuani was gonna come, and I whiffed all my abilities on the Ahri, but we ended up saving it at the end with a sidestep onto the Sejar. And then our teammate saved us with the GP ult. I started to keep playing to bot side because I thought Sejuani was going to end up being top side, like really soon, because she had spent so long on bot side already. But she was actually still below me. Maybe it's because she had slow clear, or she spent more time hovering bot after she dropped that vision. But I thought she was just done after she queued away.
Tears appear to serve.
I lost my flash and everything this time. I'm just gonna shove. I think it's probably at that point in the game where I actually don't want to be sitting in the middle of the lane too long, and I should just be shoving. Bot's pushed in. I'm just gonna double W this next wave. I'm gonna ult soon. It's only gonna go to neutral. 2 people top side. I think it's a good time to make a play on bot. That's my Briar ult that soon. I'm gonna walk bottom here with Briar. I think she wants to go Raptors. I think we should be making a play on this bot. She's a little bit behind me, but it's fine. Yeah, they're already dead. I'm gonna save my R. There we go. I'll just use it here. Nice. R even tried to follow and she's getting nothing for it. Oh, that was awesome, Rome.
Creatures mewing increases during.
This is why we look at the map more, right?
An enemy has been slain.
Wow, and they killed Ari.
Has been slain.
They killed Ari, so I can take a plate as well. I'm getting so strong right here. Yo, I just have item. I just have my item. We got first item on Jinx as well.
A land rich with
We're going haste build this game. We're ahead. As up says it's good. We can throw all of our abilities and miss and then just throw them again.
Inconsistent.
Yeah, true. We're owning.
Genders are more easily discerned by the pitch of their cries.
Got a lot of damage on Ari there.
To date, none have survived preliminary testing.
Briar's on Drake. We'll just, you know, chill. Our bird's kind of nearby. We have tier 3 boots as soon as we go back to buy them. Just ult away. They can't make a play on me if I burn her out like that. Oh, maybe they're gonna try to do this. Oh. I'm dead. Maybe I burned some that I can relive. We don't get him. My GP defends. It's still good. We ended up killing the Ari. GP's really on top of looking at me. I actually need to be looking at the map again more. I kind of fell off doing it after saying I was going to practice it. Man, GP also TP spawn. I think I should walk here just in case. I don't want her to get out. Where is she? She's walking out right now. She's executed. We're not easy to kill. We had our Seraphs up there. Very strong this game. Alright, I still want to be able to look for other map plays though. It's nothing.
An enemy is unstoppable.
I need to play careful. It's very likely they'll try to make a play on me. Ivern is totally killing my GP. I guess it kind of makes sense. He's using a lot of resources to leave, and Ivern's not as weak as people think. I just really want to walk here. I think it's really dangerous. Damn, I need to move farther to the right first. Yeah, I don't really want to walk in there. It's just a really bad spot for me. She got a lot of gold there. At least we got kills back. But I think it's not particularly worth to trade shutdowns. Or to trade my shutdown for a kill. Oh, yeah. I can tell I'm gonna lower energy in this game. Ugh. Maybe I need a game that I can cool down with. I've been trying to get FF14 installed. Because I feel like a chill MMO would be pretty nice. Just like a game where you can lean back and kind of chat. But I don't have something like that right now. Betrayed. I mean, I guess it's better for Jinx, because I just think Jinx is a better scaling champ, but I mean, it's interesting. Cool, we got the dragon. Don't need to overplay it.
Creature's movement increases during dissection. Humans, simple, messy,
Them.
yet exceptional.
Really able to get a kill there. All I can really do is trade R's with her consistently. Her R's on such a... Oh, that was scary. Her R's on such a low cooldown that I can't actually force her to die. I have to like get some sort of like multiple chain Q into one shot or something.
Human melting point remains.
They see me dipping in the jungle here. I think I'm just gonna stay long enough to get my Horizon focus. I don't feel that threatened by Ari, to be honest. Just, you know, it's nice when you don't have to hit any abilities, man. I'm being too salty. I sound like Azap sometimes. I actually agree with Azap on like a ton of stuff, but one of the things that always gets me is when he starts calling champions with low or no skill shots unskilled. Like he's very quick to call assassins, which is very ironic because he's playing an artillery mage, which is like one of the most countered by assassin things that you can play. But he's playing an artillery mage and then he'll complain about assassins, like, it's so unskilled, they just press all the buttons on you and then they win, and I'm like, you know, it's not exactly how it works. Like, there's this clip of him on Akali, or against an Akali. He plays the fight like a complete bonobo, and then just complains about how broken Akali is. It's like, yeah, that champion's good into yours, and you played it bad. He like flashed no abilities and missed his E. I need to pay attention. I just died like 3 times in a row without getting anything. I mean, I'll still be strong, but I shouldn't be dying like this. Nice. Big R. He's got a flash because he's blocking the Q. Very smart, Lulu. So that's the Q to get away afterwards. So can we get him? Ooh, nice R.
Has been slain.
Endoskeletal, quite peculiar.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Got the turret, a little bit unfortunate. I should have stopped there. Should be pretty good on Drake here.
Godlike.
She makes a top play. I really think we should be on this dragon. She does have ult is the only thing, but she has to hit it. I am pumping a lot, so is Jinx. Ah, he saw it. Nice. With our skill shots combined. I think we should go Baron, but... I don't think we're going to be able to go Baron and get this tower. This time we're not that long. Oh, Ash is dead. Ah, I'm just too tunneled.
Legendary. Shut down. Double kill.
I had a really strong lead, but I ended up kind of throwing it. I've been a little zoned, I guess. Not as locked in as I was at the beginning of the stream. But I think this is my longest one so far, so I don't think that's surprising. Got other things to do today too. I really want to put out shorts.
What secrets are you hiding?
They have one. Okay, sure. Well, I guess like Ari technically heals, but oh, like a ton, you know. I'm kind of not safe right here. Okay, I am safe right here actually because everyone else is gone. I need to walk to mid. I don't have a TP either. It's kind of bad that I'm all the way here, to be honest. I need to make up for this play. Make sure some people die. I almost have Ghost.
Really protected. Creatures of blood and
Well, we stopped the Baron. If I was there sooner, I think the play is good. Just gonna... no. Alright. What am I getting next? Banshees might unironically be super goated here.
presence causes them distress.
I'm not that strong, but I do good damage enough into them anyways. We'll see what happens. This could turn into a Shadow Flame, I guess. Just keep tossing keys. Ooh, she actually hit me. Flash this. I should have flashed the initial charm. Can't win them all. My art's bad. We should just get the Drake. I could have played that fight a lot better. Honestly, if I just like Q and R the people who are close, then I'd get way more damage off. We're ending up all going top side. I don't really think we want to start the Baron. I just meant, like, I don't have TP, so I can't play bot. Are we really starting? I don't think we want to start. Kinda not good. I can't do it in front of her. Her CDs are somehow just low enough. It's really bad that Lulu got picked out. It's kind of our big part of how our comp can work, because we don't have anyone who can match their front line front to back without Lulu pressing abilities on people. I really need to get Banshees, I think. This is the only way I can play.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I mean, Mikhail just goes turbo here. At least it's coming. But she's about a lot of like side items first. It's not the end of the world. I don't think we needed her to have mandate. We kind of have damage. It's fine. We just need to focus up on our own play and make sure we're more on top of the map play. Like right here. Walking back in. I'm just getting killed by Daisy, but everyone's forward. I did half his HP, I guess. Deeba's pushing. This isn't too bad. This isn't too bad.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I wish I had gotten some help, but this is going pretty well. Well, not after he gets solo killed. We are still getting bot towers. I need to be careful. Ari does so much damage these days. I feel like it's unnatural for that champion to do that much damage. Maybe that's just me though. A lot of this tower actually is going to crash, unfortunately. Okay, Michaela's purchased, so gotta stay near the Lulu. I also have Banshees now. That's the other good thing. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. This thing just needs to die. It's actually super impressive. I get a ult back relatively quickly, so I'll actually pretty much have it by the time the Drake spawns. Briar's ult too. I thought that was me for a second. But Jinx instead. That hits. Man. It was really, like, Briar only had the one target to go for, but she had dragged her over the wall. It was good by Sedge. There wasn't much to be done about it. I could have played that better. I ended up ulting nothing again. That's 2 wasted ults, essentially. This is a big part of my damage right now, especially. It's my only way to actually finish targets. Are we gonna lose here? I think Jinx can play. I think if Briar's careful, we'll be fine. Yeah, it's well played. She just has to use her body to kind of zone them off, but she got a good E too. Baron's next. It's also going to LCS Drake. She stopped the backs. It's huge. She even hit Ahri. Far away. Let Jinx clear that. My CS is falling off. Not farming very well in late game. Like I said, my main goal is to try to make sure I pan my camera more. Pretty good wombo. Just end the game. Nice. Oh, we're actually gonna win. I had a really good early, and then like the rest of the game is kind of, you know, weird. Sometimes even bad.
Your team has destroyed.
Okay. GG, nice. We do end on 3 wins. We do end on 3 wins. We got way more stuff than we thought we got. We got a whole VOD review from a Masters player. We got 2 reacts in, although the dev update was a big bunch of nothing, so that was really disappointing. But otherwise, I'd say that's been one of our better streams so far. Well, I know probably no one will see, but thanks anyone who did come to watch. I do appreciate it. Have a good day.